Let's see what we talking about here.
The word incel has been largely misused, so let's clarify what that actually is.
So you think that even if someone had every word of the Neil Strauss book, The Game, memorized, and they were like super busted, they could approach a Stacy and get totally...
Your forehead produces
totally
the same amount of radiation as an X-ray with your big cranium.
Nah. As many times as I flamed your, we really gonna keep taking it there, bro? As many times as I cooked you, I flamed your ass so many times, man. Dom, the thing is, I ain't even gotta flame you at this point, bro. All I gotta do is have you call me Unc.
But you ain't got the skills to eat a niggas like me.
Ban this nigga Watson,
On
bro.
the dead homies.
No, the hell no, you know what the out of here, bro, crew.
Ladard, like brutalized almost. Like women are brutal as fuck these days. I was talking about this on my stream the other day. Say you were to do like a bowling date with a girl and you weren't streaming it, like that's just the most ridiculous.
DSG, oh my God. I'm not gonna talk too much about this until we get into it in the interview, but what the f did this nigga just say? And he's dead serious. Yo, bro, do you not realize that was normal as f? That is literally DSG. Now look, I'm gonna wait, DSG. That is literally normal life. What the f you mean if you go on a bowling date and you're not streaming it? Why the hell do you need to stream a date?
What about like connecting with her because like you like her or something like that? You know, like maybe you want to start a family.
But where's the ROI in that?
What's that?
Return on investment. What's the value there? I mean,
in engaging.
How much, what the f did you invest in a, this is creating like him. DSG, look, let's get to it when we get to it.
With people in real life?
yeah, I mean, there's really not that many people that are worth interacting with, I would say.
What do you mean?
Like, most people are extremely jester. If you want to be completely disingenuous, that's fine with me. I guess there's just no point to continue.
On the dead homies.
Right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Braden Peters, known online as Clavicular.
The nigga name is Braden Peters. I thought, like, okay.
Clav for short. A 20-year-old from
come on, man. Come on, bro.
Hoboken, New Jersey, currently living and trapping content out of a rented mansion in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The property has been converted to a 24/7, fully staffed live streaming studio for Clav's particular brand of content, which focuses on partying and also helping young, particularly in Gen Alpha and early Gen Z, look sexy as fuck and ascend by engaging in looks-maxing activities like facial surgery, limb lengthening.
Chocolate people back in the colonial era.
Chocolate people.
Botox, peptide use, and steroid injection, all
It's a parody?
with the goal of raising their
Okay, that's a parody. You know what?
SMV, sexual market value, in a way that will lead to more ascension and life success. Across mainstream
What up, the boy Jonesy?
platforms, he has over 1 million followers and over 170,000 recurring viewers on the live streaming platform Kick. I don't want to spoil it too much though. Let's get into the interview. All right, thanks so much for making the time, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry.
How's it going?
You
How
know,
you doing, man?
Getting stuff.
Use and steroid injection, surgery, limb lengthening, and life success. Across mainstream platforms, he has over 1 million followers and over 170,000 recurring viewers on the live streaming platform Kick. I don't want to spoil it too much though. Let's get into the interview. All right, thanks so much for making the time, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry.
How's it going?
I've got a vagina.
I'm white.
I'm gonna let y'all know something, bro. DSG. If any of y'all ever end up podcasting, doing interviews or anything, if anyone ever treats you like that, don't ever think whatever you were doing was just that important. These people are showing you that they do not respect you. You have to understand. They think they are better than you or more important. You have to know that. Think about this, right? Put it like this, right? You got somebody who is actually important, and if you disagree, you just disagree. It doesn't matter, right? If you disagree, you disagree with this. When have you ever seen someone like Andrew Tate do this? With any interviewer, it doesn't matter if the person had more followers or way less followers than
Where's the N-words?
Vex and Hex, thank you for the 21 months. Appreciate that. Have you ever seen Andrew Tate do something like that? Have you ever seen, like, you got to think about this, right? There's people.
Where's the N
My nigga
words?
Roddy, that gamer thinking for the 13 months. Appreciate you. Anybody who does things like this, hold on. Van Keith said, be careful what you say on podcasts because they'll clip it out of context in a second. You can't be careful. They can clip anything. Yo, Van Kiesel, I'm not going to hold you. It's not even just podcasts, but I will say this, right? And I genuinely don't care if this gets clipped or not. Harvetta, I was literally about to mention him. Yeah, about clipping things and taken out of context. Yo, Live Bob's first time chat said something, Quan, you legit my brother. Are you black? All the way from England? Okay, you from England. Okay, we might be related. If you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got any melanin. But look, right, so like I was saying though, bro, you got somebody like Myron who respects everybody's platform. But this is what I was gonna say about the clipping out of context. Bro, DSG, I don't know if y'all have seen people clip people like Myron, Charlie Kirk, and all these other people, or any conservatives or anything like that, and make it seem like they lose debates. Bro, when I tell y'all, oh my God, I've seen so many clips on Twitter of Myron supposedly getting cooked on his college campus interviews and everything. I watched the whole thing. Myron made them look, I'm talking about damn near retarded. Like, it's like, what? The full context clip will show you something completely different than whatever it is that they edited. Not only just that, bro, they even tried doing a Netflix documentary, clipping Myron out of context. Myron showed the full clip. They thought Myron folded. Myron did not fold. Dude asked him, what does he think about the Jews, whatever? Myron said everything he's used to saying. Did not fold at all. In the documentary, they didn't put that. Myron had to post the whole clip.
Where's the N words?
Yeah, Brew Crew. Kevin Samuels had to deal with that too. LeBobs, thank you for that sub and welcome to DSG. Appreciate that. Conceded nobody. If that's what you think, that's what you think. Like I said, I had to go back and look at the full clips, the full context clips. Myron wasn't folding or anything like that.
You know,
How you
we're
doing, man?
getting started. How are you?
I'm good. So for those who don't know, can you tell us your name and kind of what you do?
I am Clavicular. I do live streaming. I hop on a variety of podcasts to talk about.
So he asked you, what is it that you do? You should be able to define that very clearly. It's just, excuse me, sorry. You rose to fame very quickly, so you have no clue what it is you actually do.
Sort of my philosophy on why looks are arguably one of the most important things in terms of your success in life.
Mm-hmm. And what do you mean?
Pepsi Sterling said, if I recall correctly, the drug stopped his worm from working. No, it didn't. He does have erectile dysfunction, but he's mainly sterile. He takes drugs to deal with that, bro. Harvetta, you know what I'm saying? Harvetta said he's the same as Myron, just with looks maxing. No, not actually. Myron started this shit at a way later time in his life. And Myron actually accomplished a lot before he got into podcasting. So he's nothing like Myron. Myron actually had a lot of experience before he got into all of this. I can't say if the experience was with women and dating, but I can say experience in general. Myron didn't start podcasting until he was at least 30.
By that?
Well, what I
Harvetta said, I'm talking about the grift.
basically mean is
The grift to what? Are you talking about Myron grift with extremism, like extreme racism and shit like that?
every single trait of yours is going to be perceived differently according to your looks level, right? So if you're super caged in and shy, but you're good looking,
Limitless Siren said, what's the point of looks maxing if you can't even get it up to hit the private whole wide receiver? Well, we about to see, because during this interview, I'm hoping that he'll explain to us if there's so many detrimental effects to extreme looks maxing, what results are you expecting? I'm hoping he can enlighten us on that.
so if you're super caged in and shy, but you're good looking, that will be perceived a lot different rather than if you were, an acne-ridden, balding jester and you stay
Like, what you trying to say about the balding though, like that? What you trying to say though, bro? Because like for real, bro.
inside all day. People will call you a recluse, they'll call you weird, whatever.
Recluse.
So
A recluse.
even though the actions are the complete same. So that's what I'm talking about here.
And what's the exact equation for measuring like aesthetic value?
So there's a lot of different ratios that go into it to calculate someone's overall facial harmony score. So for example, that could be the
This just say facial harmony?
width of your eyes relative to the width of your cheekbones.
You think girls are looking at shit like that? Like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Look at his eyes relative to his shit. You think girls are looking at shit like that? No. Like with it?
Would be your eye separation ratio or your mid-face ratio, for example. And then you're going to take all these measurements and calculate them into a final percentage harmony score.
This
Who has the
is
highest
mixing shit, really just eugenics for facial structure. Weird shit.
score right now living?
I believe it's Matt Bomer.
What arrived on Sunday, D. Donovan? What the? Hold on. But I'm about to run this back. Did he just say who the best looking nigga alive or something like that? What kind of what? What is this?
Example, and then you're going to take all these measurements and calculate them into a final percentage harmony score.
And who has the highest score right now living?
I believe it's Matt Bomer.
DSG, I gotta run this back real quick. Okay, hold on. Y'all know what I gotta do real quick, DSG. Hold on, let me find it. I'm gonna find it real quick. All right, DSG. Look, right? We're gonna run this back perfectly.
Calculate someone's overall facial harmony score. So for example, that could be the width of your eyes relative to the width of your cheekbones, would be your eye separation ratio, or your mid-face ratio, for example. And then you're going to take all these measurements and calculate them into a final percentage harmony score.
And who has the highest score right now living?
I believe it's Matt Bomer.
What in particular about Matt's face gives him that high score?
Dead ass, DSG? Dead ass? Why? Right, okay.
What is wrong with the white people?
And then bro, I was trying to call. Y'all know what I was trying to call this, bro? Why the didn't that play? Didn't that play? I was trying to call him. Y'all know what I was trying to call this, bro? Y'all know what I was trying to call him, bro? Why didn't that play?
Measurements and calculate them into a final percentage harmony score.
And who has the highest score right now living?
I believe it's
Ass nigga.
You see what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Matt Bomer.
a little too
What in
early.
particular about Matt's
Okay, a little too early. You know what? Y'all get it.
face gives him that high
A
score?
little too early.
It's not one particular thing because it's a calculation of a lot of different measurements.
Well, congrats on the big viewership and stuff like that.
Thank you.
It's kind of cool to see the mechanics of algorithmic takeover here.
I appreciate that.
I read less than a year ago you were a line cook.
That's right. Well, it was just one of my many roles at a restaurant I worked at.
What made you kind of want to jump into creating content?
I had already been kind of posting my looks maxing, routine and the protocols I was doing for a good amount of time on TikTok, not really taking it too seriously. Forums. So I was sort of like a well-known name in a really small, tight-knit community. And then I kind of took it a little bit more serious because people were asking me like, how do you do this? What was your experience like with this, peptide?
Status Shanine, I'm never taking a picture like that. Yo, anti work pro twerk. Yo, bro, I want you to think about what you're saying, bro. We've been on here talking about an interview, my nigga. And here you are saying that.
Whatever. And it started to get a lot of traction very early on. So I just continued with it and we're here now.
So going back to like the early days, you were born in 2005, right?
That's right.
How would you?
What? I was born in 89. Just hearing born in 05 is crazy. My kids was born in 2015 and 16.
You describe your like childhood. Was it fun?
My kids was born in 2014 and 15.
Pretty normal, I'd say.
I had to take
Your
care
social
of
experience in school though, how was that?
I mean, what age
He
range
was
are we
born
talking
in
about?
the late 1900s.
Wasn't we all?
I guess like right around 13, 14 is what I'm thinking.
Well, that would have been during the pandemic. So I was in online school.
Oh shit. How do you think that
Blake said he also masturbates. Right.
being in online school like, transformed your experience during that time?
Well, obviously you're not interacting with anyone.
Yeah.
You're just like Ladaring.
But I mean, was that the
Did he say Ladaring? What the f is Ladaring?
shit? How do you think that being in online school like, transformed your experience during that time?
Well, obviously you're not interacting with anyone.
Yeah.
You're just like Ladaring.
What is Ladaring? What I don't know what Ladoring is.
I mean, was that the time window that you sort of fell into the looks maxing community?
Around that time, actually, yeah.
What's Ladoring?
What do you think?
Right at the tail end of the pandemic,
Ladoring is transforming.
actually.
What do you think like initially appealed to you about it?
Well, it just seemed like when I first started lifting, and then I got really into, pharmacology and steroid usage, I was like, this is like literally a video game cheat code, is what it almost feels like.
So steroids were a cheat code to do what? Because you look like any teenager or any 20-year-old should look. You look nothing out of the normal. There are so many 20-year-olds that look way better than you as far as their physiques, and they're very natural. Never even thought about taking a steroid. Never even looked at them or anything like that. Never conjured up a thought of a steroid. So what makes you think you were any different than any of these other people? I'm trying to understand, bro.
And it seemed like so ridiculous.
Like, bro, look at you compared to the person next to you. You've been taking steroids since you were 14 years old. Been taking steroids for 6 years. Look at the guy next to you.
Try to play the game fair when I had access to all these things.
What was the first kind of thing that you tried out? Was
Test.
Test.
The mayor said, bro, he looks like me right now, and I'm not even training consistently nowadays. Do you see him look like the average teenager, average 20-year-old, 22-year-old? Come on, like, are we serious?
You get that stuff.
The crawling chaos. You on anabolic, DAQUAN? Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, of course. Because, yeah, I look like I'm on steroids. Right. Yeah. Just magically started taking steroids. Yeah, right. So the thing is this, right? What reason would I have to take steroids when I'm not a fitness influencer? I tried fitness influencing, but I told y'all, you do the same shit in the gym. I have no reason to lie to y'all and act like I'm doing all this extra crazy shit and everything like that. I do the same shit in the gym all the time. I'm not going to lie to y'all and tell y'all I do this, and I know I do the same exact, which I showed y'all. I did 3 videos which showed push, pull, and legs. That's it. I did 3 videos on my Dark Saiyan Felon channel. I said Dark Saiyan Felon. Right. I just said Dark Saiyan. I forgot the name of that channel. What is like? I forgot what the name of the channel was. What the fuck was the name of the channel, bro? I forgot. Damn, nigga, bro. Okay. I gotta show. Okay. You know what? Okay, yeah, I'm tripping. Dark Saiyan Gains. Dark Saiyan
Bald
Gains
is one of the symptoms of steroid use.
It could be King Nasos. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. No. Like, I never did steroids, bro. Come on, man.
No comment.
But it's like, it's technically illegal in the US, right? But other countries have like more lax regulations.
No, it's prescription only.
Okay. And how did that affect your like looks immediately?
This is for every person on here who would ever in their lives be influenced by this individual to do any of the extreme looks maxing measures he has. If you ever think about taking steroids, just look at this. This guy has taken steroids since he was 14. He's 20 years old. I've never taken a steroid in my life. Do you see our arms? This is for everybody here, whoever in their lives are thinking about taking steroids. Do you see this? Never taken a steroid in my life, never thought to, never needed to, never wanted to. What about this guy looks like, damn, that's what steroids can get you. You do not need steroids. He doesn't, Law still said you're black. No, he does not train. He took steroids and thought it was just going to work for him. That's not how it works. Nigga, 2 times going to say, yo, jail workouts were steroids. And nigga, what made, like, my nigga, you know, I went to jail 13 years ago. I ain't been back to jail since. Like, so what made you think this is a jail workout or anything like that? What like, come on.
Like when you mix that with a bit of lifting.
I started to blow up quite quickly in terms of the amount of muscle mass I had, but I descended because I was lifting in a huge caloric surplus. So I turned into kind of like a blob sack. So, I mean, I definitely looks minned from taking tests and just bulking, but it wasn't the test. It was just like prioritizing physique and mass over leanness and angular.
Zag, yo, he definitely has body dysmorphia, but he has extreme body dysmorphia.
And you were
Where's the
Status
N-word?
Chinese said his formative time to talk to people was spent indoors due to COVID. He is very young, so yeah, most likely.
Already creating content like right off the bat when you found this stuff, or did that come a bit later?
I actually sort of was around. I started kind of documenting a lot of what I
like a regular ass white nigga
was doing on forums.
No, you look super gay.
And actually have like a few YouTube videos, like kind of going over my experience that people dug up from years prior about like various different cycles I had done. But
Are you gonna discuss the fact that you were looking at black men's penises and listening to the sound of them peeing so you can piss max? Please tell me you addressed that.
yes, I've been doing content for a little while, but none of it was serious.
That's what I'm trying
I
to
never
hear.
intended to monetize it or have a career made out of it.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is not an advertisement, by the way, but did you hear that about a year ago, we bought back our old show, All Gas?
I didn't.
You should definitely buy a ticket right now at www.channel5.news. It's called the C5 Carnival. We're going to so many different cities.
I'm most definitely not gonna do that, but thank you though.
Channel 5 Carnival, cuz.
If you live in
Now I'm damn sure not gonna do it.
Portland, Austin, Denver, Vancouver, BC, Atlanta, El Paso, Phoenix, San Diego, and then wrap up in the big AB motherfucking Q.
Gidland said if Blake is the trans expert, DAQUAN the hood expert, he can identify the real ones. I can't. Who the fuck said I'm a hood expert? And then hood nigga expert. You saw how gay that sounds? DAQUAN's the hood nigga expert. He can identify a real nigga. Nigga. He can identify a real nigga. Yo, shut up. He can identify a real nigga anytime. Yo, shut the fuck up. Nigga. Yo, bruh. Yo, so he can like shut up. Like, we ain't even on that. Yo, we not even on that. What the fuck? Like, no, nigga, no, DAQUAN can't identify shit. You know what? DAQUAN can identify himself. I ain't nothing. I'm nigga, the fuck? Yo, chill out. Yo, DSG, chill out.
Biatch. Hope to see you guys on the road.
Did he say biatch? Did this nigga just say biatch?
DAQUAN is a turtle wax expert.
Did this nigga just say biatch?
Channel 5 Carnival, cuz.
If you live in Portland, Austin, Denver, Vancouver, BC.
Somebody banned Chronic Kush real quick.
My
Just
head
ban
bolder
nigga.
than yours. My scalp shinier than yours.
Okay.
My do-rag got less hair in it than yours.
Yeah.
My pillow got more grease on it than yours.
Yeah.
When they look at my shiny head and then look at your less shiny head, they gon' know who cranium they gon' polish.
You bitch ass nigga, T.I. You already know it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just as long as you know, bro. My nigga, Cash mother-in-law, it has been a while, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yes, bro, it's gone, bro. It is what it is, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes, and I am cool. It's crazy diamond. Yo, y'all niggas need to chill, bro. 2 times. We still on the same video, bro.
Atlanta, El Paso, Phoenix, San Diego, and then
Yo,
wrap
that ass like, yo, chill out with that. Chill out. DSG, nothing happened. Literally nothing happened, bro.
up in the big AB motherfucking Q biatch. Hope to see you guys on the road. Again, tickets are on sale right now
He
at
did say
www.channel5.news.
He did say
What do you
biatch.
think was the particular moment that made people really catch on to what you were doing?
I would say that a lot of like the DIY stuff was what blew up.
You couldn't have said the extreme looks maxing.
Because a lot of people were too scared.
Yo, Vlad, you know I'm finna flame you, bro. Next time we do face reveals, Vlad, you have to know I'm flaming you, bro. You have to know I'm flaming you. Yo, shout out my nigga Archfit. Nigga said thank you, big dog, and nobody gifted the nigga. Bro, I might have to gift you just because you said thank you to a nigga. You said big dog. I don't even know who you was thanking because nobody gifted you. You're literally not subbed at all. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and gift you myself because nobody else gifted you, but you thanked somebody. Is that a premonition? Was you like, yo, bro, if I thank somebody, I'm gonna get gifted? It happened. You know, who said don't do it? Bruh, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out my nigga DAQUAN Wiltshire for the gifted, nigga. Yo, bro really be coming through and showing mad love though, for real, bro. Shout out to my nigga DAQUAN Wiltshire, bro.
To try it themselves, like doing
Real shit,
injectable
bro.
fat dissolvers and stuff. I would post it.
I inject multiple fat dissolvers. I want y'all to look at this nigga. This is a nigga that's injecting fat dissolvers. Do y'all see this? Look at this. Like, bro, you would expect when you hear fat dissolvers, this would have to be the person doing it. And it's only because of the way he's dressed. Bro, this person, 20 years old, 19 to 20 years old, fat dissolvers.
On YouTube, and people thought it was crazy. They thought it was interesting. So that
It was crazy, which is what most people thought. But that small marginal group of random incels was like, that is so interesting that I have to try it because nothing else worked for me. And y'all do not understand how much that small marginalized group has grown over the years. Why do you think somebody like him has rose to prominence so quickly?
It kind of gave me a lot of clout within like
What's up,
the
Mayuki?
tight-knit looks maxing community, but in terms of like mainstream success and things like TikTok or whatever, a lot of what
fat
led
ass
to
up,
my
nigga.
blow up was like a
you,
segment I
Yuki.
did calling
Thank
out
you, nigga.
copes, right? Because
Shit,
in
nigga.
early 2025, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember, there was just like a lot of ridiculous methods kind of being put out there for looks maxing that really didn't make fucking sense at all.
Like, what's the stupidest method that you saw where you were like, no way? is that
Oh,
gonna
dude,
work?
there was this one where it was like jumping to get taller.
What do you?
It's like called like Messiah jump. Fuck, I don't
Maybe Clavicular ain't racist. Okay, maybe he wasn't racist.
even remember, but it was
Fucking I'm gay now.
Okay, you know,
Always money well spent.
I don't even know this.
right. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. There we go. We're there.
really retarded.
I want to use that as a sound effect. Hold on. Let me run this back. Let me see how good that was.
A segment I did calling out copes, right? Because in early 2025, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember, there was just like a lot of
Where's
ridiculous
the N-word?
methods kind of being put out there for looks maxing that really didn't make fucking sense at all.
Like, what's the stupidest method that you saw where you were like, no way? is that
Oh,
gonna
dude,
work?
there was this one where it was like jumping to get taller.
What do you?
It's like called like Messiah jump. Fuck, I don't even remember, but it was really retarded. So I kind of just said to the one guy who's kind of pushing it, like, dude, like this is clearly cope. This is ridiculous.
So it wasn't cope when a 14-year-old wanted to do steroids.
Where?
And you know it. And that kind of gave me a lot of clout, like exposing jesters, I'd say.
So a jet.
So you're not a jester yourself. A 19-year-old taking meth so he doesn't have to eat.
Jester is not just someone who's funny. It's
know what
somebody
it is.
who what?
Well, it could be used in like a lot of contexts, but I mean, like it is kind of gesturing a little bit because the
DSG.
I'm sure you are high in value. Look at how black and muscular you are.
Bruh, why do y'all niggas gotta be so fucking racist, nigga? The fuck is wrong with you, brother? God, that ass nigga? Bro, niggas gotta be so fucking racist, nigga. Yo, DSG, that ass though. Look. This nigga Noob at Life said, yo, on the topic of fucking, Angel Reese.
You are a bitch.
You so
That
broke.
no. Don't clip that. Angel Reese. Bro. I did not call Angel Reese a bitch. And come on. Do you see? Why do y'all do that?
Hair isn't visible.
Bro, look, like I was saying, nigga. Yo, on the topic of Angel Reese, smash or pass. Noob Life. Let me tell you why I know you new here, bro. Let me tell you why I know you're new here. My nigga, you came to a DSG chat asking, would we fuck Angel Reese? There's niggas in here who are racist, who literally hate black people. First of all, they're here watching a black nigga, which is just honestly insane. But they don't even like us. And they're still gonna fuck Angel Reese because we are niggas at the end of the day. Of course we'll fuck. There's literally, my nigga, bro, we are not one of them niggas that be like, oh my gosh, you look like Sid from Ice Age. My nigga, I can drink enough to make her eyes straight. And if I don't drink enough to make her eyes straight, I'ma drink enough to make my eyes match hers. Nigga, me and her eyes, bro, this gonna be literally me and Angel Reese as I start drinking. Like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
But
Bro,
smash.
nah, we not even on that.
Got the skills to eat a nigga's ass like me.
Right, man.
Fucking I'm gay now.
Okay.
Fucking I'm gay now.
Okay. All right. I'm just.
You
okay.
got me now. You got me now. You got me now. Oh, you figured me out.
Yo, chill out. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, bro? The fuck is that ass DSG, nigga? Y'all about to make me stop all of the fucking TTS, nigga. TTS, talk to transsexuals. That's Blake. Yo, nigga, I didn't. No, Blake. You see your influence, my nigga. You see your influence, bro. This is the type of shit you be. This is the type of shit you be doing, bro. This is the type of shit you be doing, Blake. Yo, dog, look, look. Ain't nothing funny, Yuki. The fuck made you think anything was funny? How'd you stay able to comment? I've been banned you and Brew Crew. I don't know how y'all niggas can comment. The fuck? Nigga grandson said we all. Yes. Bro, yeah, DSG, let's get back to this.
Methods are like so ridiculous.
Shit,
You're like
man.
fucking, you know, bouncing around,
Shit.
like trying to get taller.
Bouncing around.
Is it consecutive jumping, like bunny hops for hours?
I honestly couldn't tell you the exact protocol for what people were doing back then, but I just know it had something to do with trying to apply Wolf's Law to like vertical height, and like that
I'm not even, you know
doesn't
what?
make any sense at all.
The first thing that caught my eye was the bone smashing.
Okay.
Because
A
I was
lot
like
of people are
worried about
interested
you.
about.
Because I saw some people responding saying like, oh, in time, one day you're gonna have like jaw issues. Do you think that's bullshit?
Yeah, because I don't even bone smash my jaw.
Oh, okay, my bad. How does it work?
Cheekbones.
It's
And
straight watermelon and gorillas, nigga.
DAQUAN, I love your streams, dog FR.
I appreciate that, D-Wall. Thank you.
It's like, it's so silly that people want to talk about bone smash. I think it's just because it's like you hear it and it's so crazy, but that's not even really like one of the main things that I would, you know, advocate for or promote, or that really give people the most results. It's one of the methods.
Tamron said, did this method even help him? Did his method even help him? He believes it does.
That I talk about, but it's just what gets brought up the most frequently in interviews. If you ask me seriously, I mean, what's the best way to look back? I would tell you about leanness. I wouldn't tell you about bone smashing.
Got you. So staying low
You are
weight.
gay,
Yeah,
great ass person.
You are a gay, great ass person. Okay.
Staying extremely low body fat.
What are some of the easiest ways to do that besides just creating a caloric deficit?
Well, being in a GLP-1 will help you maintain that deficit a lot easier, right? Because it's gonna deal.
Oh my God, bro. If you have to even look this type of shit up and just say, instead of just saying, look, let me just eat a little less, eat a little more, whatever it is I need to do. At his age, you're a little lost.
with a lot of hunger signaling.
Von
So
Lotto,
throughout the
facts.
day, when you're on a cut and trying to maintain your deficit, you're not just going to be constantly thinking about food.
In order to maintain your deficit, you can choose lower calorie alternatives that can still fit your deficit and you will be able to get full. Like, do you not understand that? For everybody in here who has gotten a consultation from me, please tell these people you have so many alternatives that you could take that you don't have to worry about. You can, like, bro, DSG, for everybody in here, I put people on to a lifestyle. I didn't put people on a diet. I put people on a lifestyle that they can continue for the rest of their lives, and just knowing, okay, as long as I eat this, that, not certain types of foods, but it's just, look, I have to monitor my diet a certain type of way. It's very easy. This dude is talking about, yeah, I got to monitor my diet so closely. I got to take meth so I'm not hungry. Bro, look, you can eat very low calorie alternatives and a lot of it and get so full because they may be water dense fruits, water dense vegetables, or anything like that, and get you so full. And you're like, holy shit, how did I eat this much? And you really didn't eat that much at all. You can eat a bowl full of spinach.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
This
That don't mean
proves
you're
that if you throw out some buzzwords that people don't know and use them out of the right context, people will worship you.
Basically, Scooter. But I don't think it had to do with buzzwords.
I know
with
your
him.
pillow hate to see you coming at night. But on some
Why is
dead
that?
real shit, when
Why
do
is
we
that
learn
cyber
how to melatonin max like you?
Yo, Cyber Rant. So about the melatonin shit, I just didn't even peep what bro said. I thought he said
The
melanin.
clavicle nigger doing meth reminds me of that one meme of a nigger giving weight loss advice: good diet, exercise, and I cannot stress this enough, cocaine.
But at least that's a real nigga. I can respect that. I can definitely respect that.
So that's really helpful.
Kylo, I can
What do you think
respect
about Ozempic?
That is a GLP-1 agonist. That's what we're talking about. It works by just agonizing.
Now, the thing is, do you know how many kids will listen to this man and not research anything and just believe and agree with everything he has to say about Ozempic? Do you think a 19-year-old looks maxer knows all of what you need to know about Ozempic as far as the positives and the negatives about that?
The one receptor, unlike Reta and tirzepatide, which hit multiple.
Now, once you start throwing out words that people may not know the meaning to, you know how easy it is? Look, I threw out the word deciliter around someone.
Gay.
Yo, bro, that's not gay. I threw out the word deciliter around someone when I was talking about testosterone. Bro, I did this purposely after I saw that they did not know the word deciliter. So I started naming random things to do with testosterone.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
It may mean that. But that does not change the fact that I may have known some things about testosterone, King Nontails. So
we do not care.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I won't explain it. My bad.
It's a lower receptor, so this just slows kind of your gastric emptying and like almost nauseates you in a way so that you are unable to eat through that. But Retta is a little bit more like, you know, meticulous, I guess you can call it.
So if I'm 202 right now and I want to be
Has a little more meticulous.
185, what's the fastest way to get there in 30 days?
Well, the fast.
Now see, look, I want everybody to understand something. The people who are genuinely trying to help versus the people who just think they know what they're doing. Any coach is going to immediately ask you, how much do you weigh? Any real coach.
I hate this Gregor.
Because you can Biscuit Oliver, Kim C. Biscuit Olivers from now on. We're going to go into anime references of Biscuit Oliver. But the thing is this, right? The first thing you're going to do is immediately tell everybody. Immediately ask, well, how much is it that you weigh? Because we need to know, why do you want to lose this amount of weight in this amount of time? How much weight do we have to lose in this amount of time? K-Knots has a Biscuit Oliver. Let's think about that for a second, bro. Think about that for a second, bro.
This way is to be eating as little food as possible.
Just straight up starve yourself.
Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend that you do that.
What do you think is the ideal caloric ingestion amount per day?
Like 300 to 500 calorie deficit. Don't.
Hold on, what? Let's run us back in. Let's run it back.
It's the fastest way to get there in 30 days.
Well, the fastest way is to be eating as little food as possible.
Just straight.
What up, Antonio?
Up, starve yourself.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
Yo, DSG Zookeeper said, you get at finding contraband. Have you ever thought about being a correction officer? Yo, dead ass. Yo, Zookeeper. I know you finna do the CEO shit. Bro, what you mean good at finding contraband? I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000, my nigga. The CEO shit was a job for me. Like, my nigga, bro, I was never on that cop shit.
Gay.
I was never on that gay shit either, but I was never on that cop shit when I was there, bro. I was not on that. Like, you gotta understand that on some real shit. Like, bro, my niggas was there. I would have got beat up outside of like, you know what I'm saying, the prison. Niggas would have been like, yo, bro, what the nigga DAQUAN on, bro? I was never on that, so it was never no finding contraband. These are all my niggas. At the prison I worked at, a lot of them was my niggas. I never had a problem with no contraband, anything like that. I really was like on some, yo, bro, don't do it. Just like, bro, don't get caught up. It ain't got nothing to do with around me. It's like, don't get caught up, bro. Don't put me in a situation where it's on some, like, my job would be at risk for you.
Recommend that you do that.
What do you think is the ideal caloric ingestion amount per day?
Like 300 to 500 calorie deficit. I don't really think going beyond that is advisable ever.
Why would you think that, though? What did you learn from? Did you learn from experience? Did you learn from other people? Did you learn from research? How did you learn that? Because 300 to 500. I understand a 500 calorie daily deficit. I understand the 250 calorie daily deficit. I understand 100. I understand 150. I understand 200. But I understand these things for a reason. Because it all depends on the percentage of body fat that you plan on cutting each week. Daily. You know what I'm saying? Weekly. Only weekly. I apologize. I'm talking about weekly, how much body fat you plan on cutting, and how much of a daily deficit you want to be in. But do you understand that, Clavicular? Because I didn't get on here trying to spew information that I didn't know about until I researched and applied it.
Especially if you're someone who's going through puberty, like if you're restricting your micro and macronutrient intake during that critical developmental period, you're doing yourself a huge disservice.
You mentioned
a huge disservice. Thank you. But this is what you have taught kids to do exactly what it is that you did, which is to do meth in order to stave off hunger so you don't eat that much. Like, what do we...
Puberty in that developmental period. That's
Correct.
also like right around the time that you got into all these communities.
Right.
How was that experience for you? Because it's a strange experience as like a young dude to go from being basically like a kid to a little baby man.
Well, you have the
a little baby man, okay.
most control over your body while all those growth pathways are still open, right? So your growth plates remain unfused. So you can really do a lot with something like an aromatase inhibitor.
An aromatase inhibitor, a drug that blocks the activity of an enzyme called aromatase, which the body uses to make estrogen and the ovaries and other tissues. Blocking aromatase lowers the amount of estrogen made by the body, which may stop the growth of cancer cells that need estrogen to grow. Aromatase inhibitors are used to treat some type of breast cancer or to keep it from coming back. They may also be used to help prevent breast cancer in some women.
This really is like one of them female
So this is what we're
workout
doing.
influencer who gotten work done giving out workout advice.
Basically,
Why the fuck I listen to do that, inject himself with multiple things and does meth?
Prevent this process, not prevent, slow it down as much as possible.
Fucking
Because
I'm gay
estrogen
now.
is actually what causes you to stop growing. That's why boys are taller than girls, right? So we're blocking our testosterone from converting into estradiol, and that allows us to have that longer growth period. And you could combine that with other mechanisms like taking HGH, and you'll get a lot taller than you otherwise would.
Are you concerned about any adverse health effects?
Oh yeah, certainly. I mean, if you go about like an HGH improperly, you could deal with, potentially, becoming diabetic, right? So if you're pinning GH and then spamming a shit ton of carbs, that's horrible for your blood glucose levels. Or if you're taking a huge amount of aromatase inhibitors, that could lead to ED.
Ain't that a Pokemon?
That could potentially be neurotoxic,
Aromatase?
give you mood swings. So yeah, you really need to be extremely well researched when doing this stuff. That's why I'm like very careful about when I talk about these kind of things, because I want to be as comprehensive as possible.
Yeah.
To not leave any nuance on the table and try to clarify as much as possible.
Right, because you don't want to mince words.
One thing I can say is that he's very honest. I can say that you're not really gonna run into too many. Like, think about this, right? In the fitness influencer side, most people want to say that they're all natural. This dude says straight up, I do all of these things, and on top of that, I will do meth to make sure I stay lean. You kind of gotta respect the honesty.
Then someone gets hurt or something.
Because
like
if
that.
someone asks you, how do I get taller? And you just tell them, take HGH and
If somebody were to ask me, how do I get taller? As a man, as a 36-year-old man, I'm going to tell them, you need to learn to embrace your height. You don't need to get taller. You don't. I understand, you know what I'm saying, what you think because of what you're seeing online. Walk out there in the real world and tell me how many men that you see with women who are shorter than them. I mean, not with women who are short, with how many men you see with women who they are shorter than. They're the same height. They actually match with the person.
aromatase inhibitor.
But you have to go out there in the real world in order to see these things.
Fucking I'm gay now.
They go out and do that, and then they
It's
don't
not
know
happening.
about
I know that was you,
thing
nigga.
about carbohydrates, and they don't know. That
So what do you know about carbohydrates? What exactly do you know about carbohydrates? I'd love to know.
they could have these issues with flatlining their E with their mood and their libido. They could really cause themselves a good amount of harm. You have to explain every single thing. You have to make sure the person truly knows what they're doing.
But do you truly know exactly what it is that you're doing? You have extreme looks maxing measures that most people should never take, but you have a young, impressionable audience that are thinking they're going to do the exact same things that you are. Are you telling them the detrimental effects that all these things have on you? You told them about the ED and everything like that, but have you told them this is something that they never should want to experience ever?
Before they decide to indulge on any of these pharmaceuticals. So I would say, in a funny way, like a lot more people, will actually end up detrimenting themselves, because people these days are lazy. They don't want to research. They don't want to actually do things properly.
This is coming from someone who was taking steroids since he was 14 and didn't even want to work out. He just wanted to take steroids. Right.
take the steps that are actually necessary to have success.
Yeah.
So it's really just about that.
I think people are scared to make friends now too. Screen time's at an all-time high.
Where's the
People aren't really
N-words?
going out.
My nigga Anthony23, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that.
Community's kind of in collapse. Less people have real friends.
I don't know the relevance.
You don't know the relevance? Take a dive into your audience. Yeah, I completely changed my content once I realized my audience was not lying about the things that they were saying in here. I thought it was a joke when niggas kept talking about they only watching porn and not getting girls and shit like that. Changed my content immediately. Realized, okay, these niggas are dead serious. Let me help them rather than just, you know what I'm saying, driving them further into that hole.
That.
Tamron said, did you say he's been taking steroids since he was 14? He did that? Yes, bro. He said this multiple times that he's done that.
What do you mean?
What's the relevance of that? It's like
What's kind of what you were just talking about?
not at all.
Wanting to ascend and finding your place in the world, SMV.
I was just
Engaging
talking
with
about
the world.
pharmacology.
Oh yeah, but I'm kind of getting into your goal is to help people ascend, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, what's the value there? I mean,
And engaging.
It's easy for young people to listen to somebody like this and watch them. But then you got people who can actually break down a conversation and fully comprehend it.
With people in real life?
yeah, I mean, there's really not that many people that are worth interacting with.
Kylo just said, Kylo just said,
Set your fat ass up, you don't get no bitches!
so Kylo didn't say that, Watson. But what he did say was, the more I hear this clavicle nigga talk, the more I think he's straight up an idiot. Bro just thinks he's that smart. Why not think that at this point when you have so many people that'll follow everything that you say and do?
I would say,
What do you mean?
like, most people are extremely jester.
Like they're funny or like they're just like.
Oh, Barbara, you don't remember following me? I mean, by all means. I mean, you followed since May 27th, 2023. But if you don't remember following, by all means. If you need to go, peace, my nigga.
Have completely misprioritized
Say Cujo say, yeah, I'm 5'5", my girl's 6'8", so nothing is so that's a lie.
lives. I would say that
girl's
the
not
average
6'8".
person that you meet who's like an enjoyer of sports, who drinks beer, for example, you know, let's go have a beer at the pub and watch Sunday football. Like, that's the worst thing that you could do. Like, you should be
what?
on PubMed reading various different studies on how you could look smacks.
And this is the person that people follow. Instead of learning how to enjoy your life and do the things that it is you like doing, you should do exactly what this person wants to do because he's very insecure of himself. So instead of you enjoying sports, because that's what it is that you like doing with your friends, what you need to be doing is research and look.
Bro said fun.
Fun. The only thing you should be doing is sitting there at your house. This is what you should be doing. You should be sitting in your house like this. That's what you need to be doing. Instead of enjoying yourself, watching sports, playing or watching sports with your friends, discussing sports. What you need to be doing is in your house doing this. Right.
You don't think there's any value in like social interactions with people?
I wouldn't say people in general. I'd say that there's certain people that you could certainly learn from, but the average person that you encounter is literally like ladaring, watching like a baseball.
Ladaring.
People in general. I'd say that there's certain people that you could certainly learn from, but the average person that you encounter is literally like ladaring.
Lay down and rot. Ladar. Y'all young speak like this for real? Yo, the mighty Bo, I feel you.
Watching like a baseball game.
So you think most of human...
Do you feel me? Yo, Demir, that's how most people think. They watch things like this for entertainment and be like, yo, I'm just going to laugh at them.
Humanity is sort of like enslaved to these consumer habits that prevent them from ascending.
Yeah, I would say that's correct.
My Invincible before said I'm 22, and no, thank you.
And you think that certain stuff like sports, drugs, alcohol, all that stuff is like ways to keep people contained and like kind of prevent them being their true elevated selves?
I would say that it's certainly misused, right? So like...
So what about you taking meth ketamine, methamphetamine. What about that?
People will just drink alcohol.
What about you taking?
For no reason at all. It seems like, let's go have a drink. When
Why do you take?
if you were actually smart, you would realize.
Why do you do?
The purpose of alcohol is to lower your inhibitions to talk to girls. So that's the only time in which it makes sense to leverage such a toxic drug like ethanol.
Thank God that they have evidence like this. Because these young people...
Is looks maxing just a shonen anime where you just train and never fight anyone? Is the point of bettering yourself and not being social?
I'm glad you asked that, Sidebar. What is the point in bettering yourself to not being social? The point of it is to better yourself, to look more social on social media.
Gay.
Is the purpose of looks maxing to raise your aesthetic value to also impress and talk to girls as well?
Or at least that's what he thinks.
Yeah, but I don't like when people put too much focus on like getting girls as the reason that they looks max, because chasing tail is really not going to get you anywhere. Like, you could become the most successful slayer and have the best.
This is crazy because, like, no bullshit, he really just looked like the gay friend. No bullshit, bro.
Game ever, sleep with a different.
Yo, thank you. Keep it pushing.
Girl every night, but your life will really not change, and in a lot of regards, like, it'll get worse. Like, and that sort of is what something I experience is like it's a mega waste of time.
Just talk.
Well, that's because you have erectile dysfunction. It's kind of hard to be able to say that you're out there getting women and you can't even get your dick up to fuck all of the women that you supposedly get. Like, it just
Girls going out on dates and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I do content, so it's like, it's one thing where, but like, I was talking about this on my stream the other day. Say you were to do like a bowling date with a girl and you weren't streaming it, like, that's just the most ridiculous.
What about like,
why is that ridiculous? You go out on a date with someone. When was it ever normal to stream that? Maybe I just grew up in a completely different era. Or maybe most people in the world would think that is stupid, that is weird as shit. You needed to stream your date? That sounds weird as hell, bro.
Connecting with her because like you like her or something like that, you know, like maybe you want to start a family.
But where's the ROI in that?
What's that?
Gay.
Like, where's the ROI?
Toxic drug like ethanol, so meth, coke, and all that shit isn't toxic. Reincarnated motherfucker. He is one of the kings of the pigmentally challenged.
Dom, that was
you
good ass time,
nigga. Dates, bro. Is wrong with you, gang? Weird ass behavior.
Man, yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna have to start streaming my dates from now on, bro. I don't think I'm doing it right. I definitely don't think I'm doing it right, bro.
Obviously, a huge bias towards good-looking people. So
there is. I can say
objectively,
I can
you could hate me as a content creator, but realize like the value in what I'm talking about.
So the goal.
No. Not just because you're good looking, they'll see the value in what you're talking about. They'll be willing to listen to you. And because you may be good looking, they're going to listen. But they're still going to be in the head like,
to show some support to the community, been working hard since the last time I caught a stream.
Yo,
fuck it, I'm gay now.
So, CJ, I'm just, that's what yeah. Yo, Yuki, thank you for telling them that, because that's, yo, Dad, you see that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I was going, I was just going to tell you, I was gay. That's it, you know what I'm saying? But, like, if that'll get you to, you know what I'm saying, you know, there's support like that, I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? And thank you to Yuki for being able to voice that for me, because I couldn't find the words to say what I really want to say. And Yuki, I really do appreciate you saying that multiple times. This isn't the first. This isn't the third. This isn't the fifth. Just of this stream. So thank you for that, Yuki. I appreciate that, my nigga. Thank you for letting everyone in here know.
When you say success, you mean like mostly financial and economic?
Well, really anything. It's hard for me to to think of something where looks wouldn't benefit you.
I mean, in your industry, you're a content creator, you're streaming all the time. You think that if you were not physically good looking, you wouldn't have as much success?
No, I wouldn't at all.
Because of the way you stream and the things you stream about. I can say this. If you are attractive, people are more willing to listen to you. But at the same time, you have to understand the personality you developed if you are always good looking. Some of the most attractive people are extremely boring because they don't know how to converse. They don't know how to carry a conversation. They never had to. People have always walked up to them and spoke to them. Say, for instance, I look, good-looking dudes, I can't really say that I was conversing with a lot of good-looking. It's like I walked up to dudes like, yo, you look good. Don't want to talk to you. And then, no. But good-looking women are some of the most boring women to talk to. And I'm talking about the 10s. I'm not talking about the girls who just look good. Maybe they're like 7, 8. No. The 10s are some of the most boring women that you ever... Because you'll be like, yo, what the are you that... Like, this is how you really think? Yo, what the Like, if you listen to... They have the most skewed judgment ever.
Even if you were like a genius, like Beethoven level
shit.
creative, but you were busted, you don't think you'd pop off?
Well, that's the thing. So now you have to be so so well off in another category to compensate for your lack of look.
Vlad gonna say what the fuck DAQUAN. Nigga, you can say what the fuck DAQUAN. Why don't you say what the fuck Clavicular, nigga? He's the one who did this. It had nothing to do with me. He did this. He was in them incel groups doing shit like this. Talking about piss maxing.
Why your little brother chose to be gay with all these hoes around?
I don't know why the nigga did it. I don't know, bro. But that's what he chose to do. That's what the nigga chose to do. Nigga chose to do that, Watson. How the fuck am I supposed to know why he did it? I don't know, bro. But the nigga thought to do that. The nigga thought to piss max, bro. I didn't think it was a real thing. It's real, though. It's real.
I can gargle louder than any of you niggas.
And I got news for you. Now, dudes, don't you know?
That you have to be a Beethoven level player in order to compete with a guy who's, just like, mogging and going to the club. So that's why it really gives people huge advantage in life to have looks on their side.
Yeah, I think it's
Thank
definitely
you,
true.
Lone Wolf.
You
You
don't think
alright,
there's
know
any
it?
value in like having a girlfriend that you like or an in-person communities like meet your
Nobody even know
essential
what that
needs and belonging?
Well, I'm just a little bit weird. Like, I don't know. It's hard for me to enjoy some of the same activities that normal people do, but it doesn't.
You never want to even be one of those people that are saying what normal people do because you end up in those incel groups calling people normies. You never want to be a person that are saying normal people or normies. You just want to be a normal motherfucker that's just talking about people in general.
Really matter because that's just like my personal anecdote. They're not mutually exclusive.
Right. Growing up, what did you enjoy doing the most before all this stuff?
I mean, I would just mostly like Ladar on my PC.
Like, my nigga, can y'all, like...
I was reading.
What kind of stuff were you reading?
I was reading different forum posts, different studies, just whatever research you can think of.
About looks maxing and developing your aesthetic?
Looks maxing, bodybuilding, all that kind of stuff.
Were you unhappy with how you looked at the time?
Yeah, of course.
You look like a regular teenager going through puberty. That like might have herpes. But like, yo, bro, you look like a regular teenager.
What were some of the things that you immediately
Learn how to just go through puberty.
wanted to improve right off the bat?
My muscle mass was probably one of the bigger ones. I didn't really have much of a presence. I was quite skinny, so I was like a little bit...
You were a teenager, a normal teenager, the average teenager.
lanky, because I grew pretty early, so I was a lanklet, yeah.
Do you think that affected your social life?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because you allowed it to.
In what way?
Well, obviously people are going to be more drawn to you if you're good looking, and I would say that, growing up, especially during puberty, early into high school, I really wasn't, so it is what it is.
So you feel like
Most people weren't. It just is what it is, bro. A lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, was just like average niggas. And then they went out there, and even if they didn't work on themselves, they was able to get the girls that they wanted. It's really not that hard, bruh. You'd be surprised at how far confidence will take you. You have absolutely none whatsoever because you operate off of insecurity.
A harder time making friends?
Yeah, but I would attribute most of it to sort of my brain chemistry and like a lot of the maybe differences and activities I enjoy more so than looks. You know, so I'd definitely attribute it to that.
Did you experience any kind of like social anxiety during that time?
Yeah, I still do. Yeah, I get pretty anxious.
Just meeting new people?
It really just depends
I'm built
on
different. That's why I don't have friends. Nah, you just weird.
Like, bro, he didn't even say that's why you don't have friends or anything, but it's just, bro, a lot of people won't even want to associate with someone like this. They're like, bro, you a little too far deep into whatever it is you got going on. I'm gonna let you handle that, bro. I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna talk to some regular people.
Scenario, I would say that meeting new people who have like a higher status is usually something that I get a little bit anxious about because you don't want to like, you know, blow it or whatever.
Make a bad impression.
One thing I could say is this, bro. No, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah, but like if I'm just going to a club, for example, like my impression doesn't really matter that much because a lot of the time it's just like random people in college.
Did you find that engaging with people online as opposed to in real life kind of ease some of that social anxiety because you didn't have to deal with so much like in-person immediacy?
Yeah, like Discord maxing was one of the better things to do because you could actually find like people who have the same interests as you.
Hold on, I gotta run this back. He just said Discord maxing, and that's what he's doing?
You don't want to like, you know, blow it or whatever.
Make a bad impression.
Yeah, but like if I'm just going to a club, for example, like my impression doesn't really matter that much because a lot of the time it's just like random people in college.
Did you find that engaging with people online as opposed to in real life helped kind of ease some of that social anxiety because you didn't have to deal with so much like in-person immediacy?
Yeah, like Discord maxing was probably one of the better things to do because
Discord maxing was the better thing he could do.
You find like people who have the same interests as you, and you're never going to encounter people.
Could you imagine being in a Discord of men doing this nonstop, and this is the only thing they do?
People with the same niche interests, like looks maxing, like you will on internet.
In real life?
Yeah, actually 2 people in this house I met through looksmax.org.
And that word is like an old 4chan word, right? Like maxing and like sell, like as an abbreviate.
It's on 4chan, but it didn't originate from them.
Do you know where the actual word first came from?
I thought it's supposed to be a racist platform. That's it.
PSL websites.
The umbrella term PSL
that music. That was my laptop up.
Refers to the three most popular.
I just said my laptop like I ain't got a whole PC. Right, my laptop. Right.
Popular message.
I don't even have a laptop.
Boards in the incel sphere. PUA or pickupartisthate.com, hate.com, and lookism.net. On the
What the fuck?
These 3 sites, a shared ranking scale was developed called the.
You have to understand how gay you are if you're doing shit like this. You have to understand how gay you are. You're ranking men. If that's not gay, I don't know what gay is. To be on a site where you're ranking men, you have and then comparing yourself to men nonstop, you have to think this is gay. You have to know
PSL scale, which ranks men from TerraChad and GigaChad all the way down to
niggas is having terror raid battles like in the Discord. Instead of scrolling violent, like, bro, what are y'all doing, bro? Niggas are really having terror raid battles on a fucking Discord about niggas' looks. What are we really doing here, bro? A Giga Chad, True Chad, Chad Light, True Normie, Low Tier Normie, True Cell, Saint Tier Subhuman. If you even know anything about I've never in my life heard of this in my life. I've never heard of this. PSL scale. This is my first time. I don't even know. I still don't know what PSL stands for.
Fucking, I'm gay now.
DAQUAN maxing.
Yeah, Yuki. Yuki, what about when I start Yuki maxing? What about that, bro? Will that make me gay when I start Yuki maxing? What? Because I'm thinking about doing that. But
Subhuman.
It's just 3 forums, like the names of 3 old forums.
One of them is Pickup Artist Hate, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't like pickup artists?
It's not really that I don't like pickup artists. It's just I don't
You know what, bro? You know what, man?
like the fact that they don't give you the key piece of nuance that
deadass don't know what
if
it
you
mean for
learn
it.
all this game and do cold approaching, but
This must be
you're
the
not
work
good
of an enemy stand user!
Right.
What the cinnamon toast fuck part of this complete breakfast shit is this shit?
Shout out my nigga Hezekiah. Was that you, bro? That was anonymous, bro. Shout out my nigga Hezekiah if that was you.
looking, it's not going to work. So there are certain like psychological tactics that you can utilize to be better at approaching women,
Static Chinese said this is why they get no play, because they use words like Giga Chat. That's what I'm saying.
conversational tactics, whatever the case may be, but they're going to have
Oh,
different
that at least you remember.
success rates based on different looks levels.
So you think that even if someone had every word of the Neil Strauss book, The Game, memorized, and they were like super busted, they could approach a Stacy and get totally...
Yo, dead ass, where do y'all niggas be getting all of these words from? Niggas don't call women women. Approach a Stacy. Like, niggas don't just be like a woman. Bro, what the fuck is that? I've never...
Blood hard, like brutalized almost. Like women are brutal as fuck these days with
wrong with y'all niggas, man?
rejecting people. I think is
Stacy's mom. That's what you gotta be talking about. That because ain't no way a Stacy. The fuck
So
is
taking meth, steroids and etc. just rate other men as the end result.
Tacavelli? That's basically the whole goal, to take all of those things and get
I'd
rated by
rather
men.
approach a Keisha instead of a Stacy.
That's got to be racist. There's no way.
Because Dom, the fact that you think a woman couldn't be Stacy, when Stacey Dash is like literally one of the most popular Stacy, like black Stacys, is crazy. What possibly possessed you to think a black woman? Was you thinking of Keisha off Belly? You fucking racist, Ethan Decline, ugly ass nigga. What the hell would make you think a black woman couldn't be named Stacy? Do you like, bro? What the fuck, yo, Dom? Dead ass, my nigga. This really what we doing? You think a black woman couldn't be named Stacy? Oh, I ain't gonna go for it. Like, and the thing is, I hope every black woman sees that and never fucks with him ever. Because just to let you know, that's how lowly he thinks of you. He thinks your name couldn't be Stacy because Stacy is too normal of a name. He gotta go with Keisha. This nigga, just imagine if he would have said Sharkeisha. I wouldn't even been surprised if he did that. Dom is racist. Thank you for letting us know that you're actually racist, bro. I appreciate you putting that out there, bro.
Mod, ban this black ass nigga out of my chat. Thank you.
Swear to God, these niggas gonna start talking live cavemen or some shit with this maxing shit, you fem. Me man.
What the fuck?
Bumper work together, yeah. I genuinely see it getting there.
Only if we allowed them. No, it's like we'd have to allow them to be able to publicly do these things, bro. Yeah, you saw how scared they are to be in public. Think about this, Kylie Runner. They're calling people like us normies.
And you think a white man can't be named DAQUAN? Nah, fuck all that.
Dom, what if you ever met a black? What if you ever a white nigga named? Bro, I hate this nigga, bro. Nigga, you never met a white nigga named Daquan. Stop playing, bro. You will never in your life meet a white nigga named Daquan. Stop playing, nigga. You know damn well you not meeting. There's no white Daquan ever. This nigga, that's right. That's like D'Artagnan, nigga. Bro, that ass. You not meeting a white Daquan, no, nigga. Yo, Valerie said I met a white dude named Kenyon. Okay, but nigga ain't one Daquan. Nigga ain't one Daquan. What do you met a white Jamal? Name a white Jamal Washington, nigga.
What the fuck is even? This shit makes zero sense
Lying.
to me. And then these Cell Junior ass niggas also refer to themselves as excess males. These niggas are unbelievable.
I don't get what's up
I'm
with
white
them, bro.
and my name is DAQUAN.
Your name is not Daquan and you're not white, dudes and don'ts. You're black ass, nigga. You black as hell, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, bro. Nigga, yo, Rick Sneeze said I met a white Tyrone. Alright, but you ain't never met a white Daquan. You say how black... Okay, y'all name any white person with Quan in their name. I guarantee y'all don't know that. None of y'all in here have ever met a white person with Quan in their name. Guaranteed.
One thing that I don't really like, sometimes a dude will, in a bar, literally just like go up and...
BGD Frankie said, I'm white and my name is Daquan. That's a lie. Nigga, Invincible Boris single say Quan Chi. I'm glad you ain't say Quan Coon.
Theoquan.
You never met a Theo Quan. That never happened. Yuki said, I'm white and my name is Daquan Jamal Worthy. Your name is not Daquan Jamal Worthy. Bruh, who is... Is it Michael Jamal? Nigga, nigga, that y'all never met a white person with Quan in their name. It never happened.
Call a girl pretty, like no creepiness to it, no like overly like touchy or whatever, and like she'll start like screaming like just to embarrass the dude and like brutalize him.
What do you think causes that impulse?
Well, I mean, I think it's just that they feel disrespected that someone that lower in percentiles feels that they could somehow enter like a relationship with them.
Is that not what you do? You have a scale at your house. So when women walk in, they have to step on a scale. And if they don't pass the scale test, they have to leave. That's exactly what you do. You do the same thing.
It's sensible to a degree.
You're enabling
how could you actually think that
you're enabling it?
This approach would work out? But I don't really think that there's a reason.
Lil Damo just told me, not gonna lie, look it up on Google. There's actually no white motherfucker named Daquan. You think I gotta Google that? Lil Damo, you think I gotta Google if there's any white people named Daquan? My nigga, bro, I don't think there's a single motherfucker in here that has to Google, besides Jordan because he's retarded. I don't think there's a single motherfucker in here that has to Google if there's a white Daquan. I'm pretty sure everybody here knows there's no white Daquan. There's no such thing as a white Daquan. Yes, my little baby? Oh, I thought you... Are you getting close?
Knees, they burn.
What burned?
My knees.
Oh, your knees? Oh, yeah, because you got hurt earlier? Yeah. Oh, my little baby. You'll be all right, though.
Like, look at my knee.
I know, I see it, bro. You'll be all right, though.
I got cooked.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Can I cook my french fries inside the oven?
Yeah. That's fine.
325?
325?
I don't know.
That's very low, but if you needed to, go ahead.
I don't know what to cook them on.
What you cook them on? I'd suggest probably 400, but you got to monitor them, okay? While they're in there. All right. Huh? All right.
Reason for them to like just go out of the way to like be brutal on a.
DSG, I want y'all to. This nigga Lone Wolf Zen is so racist. Y'all heard my daughter just talking about cooking French fries. This nigga said bone-in chicken.
DSG is the greatest community. No other communities are this unhinged and funny.
None whatsoever, Dom. None. But like, Lone Wolf of Zen, why are you that fucking racist? My daughter's talking about French fries, my nigga. This nigga said bone-in chicken. Bro, my daughter's talking about chicken. I mean, my daughter's talking about... Now you fucking me up. My daughter's talking about French fries, bro. The nigga said bone-in chicken. Dog, my daughter didn't talk about French fries, nigga. Dog, how racist can y'all niggas be? She asked me about... And you heard her say French fries. She never mentioned chicken once. She said about French fries. Bro... This is
underlying level. What do you think?
I didn't know though 2 people this brought. I didn't know who was giving that, bro. Chill out, nigga. That's racist shit though.
It's causing that just like
damn,
hostility.
Nigga.
Do you think it's
So
like the way culture has
racist.
shifted?
It's not really like hostile a lot of the times. I think they just kind of also think it's like funny because they'll post it on like social media after.
Of like dudes hitting on them to like embarrass them, basically.
Yeah.
What did you think about the whole nautical?
Well, I can say I do see women doing that, but at the same time, bro, instead of you teaching men to looks max in order to mog men, you should probably be teaching them ways to get around situations like that. As far as how do you operate to make sure a woman wouldn't even think about pulling out a camera when you chose to talk to her.
Alone situation.
What is that?
That was the
I've got a vagina. He ain't even know the
Look,
nigga.
it's childish Goonbino.
Goonbino. Facts though, dog. Facts, nigga. Goon been never forgotten, Scully. You know what I'm saying?
the Goonerl. Goon aside. You know, the guy
Goonerl.
at the Bikini Beans in Tempe, Arizona, who went through and he had like supposedly no pants on, and they posted a video of him and he took his own life.
Bro,
the next day. You familiar with that story?
I'm not. No, you're gonna have to fill me in.
We just made a documentary about a vigil they did for him.
Here's a preview of that upcoming documentary.
Yo, dog, the aimbot truly be crazy. Like, mask on, I didn't even know if that was women. And it just, you know what I'm saying?
Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave.
Y'all know what's crazy? I ain't gonna hold y'all DSG. I've only seen the edits. I've never saw this in my life. DSG, this is my first time seeing and hearing this nigga's voice and everything, bro. That's crazy. This is my first time seeing and hearing this. I only know about the edits. I'm about to swerve at that corner. Whoa, order, you little Uzi shit.
Unacceptable.
Wow.
Unacceptable.
Never, this is my first time ever hearing that. Yeah, Josie, that ass. This is my first time hearing that.
Police say a man took his own life after getting caught committing a sex crime in the drive-thru of a coffee shop.
Say his name!
Okay, now these niggas was tripping. Rest in peace, Goon Lord is wild. But like these niggas was doing too much.
Nautica's death is bigger than 9/11.
This was
Kendrick Lamar.
sex crime in the drive-thru of a coffee shop.
Say his name! Say his name!
Boom.
Nautica's death is bigger than
You hear how you talking?
9/11.
This was a recurring incident that all the girls were aware of.
You killed that man. Nautica was.
Just look at the ones, DSG. Yeah, he one of them. I don't want to be around this at a convention. There's no way he was deodorant. The deodorant is non-existent. I already could tell by the ones.
It's a gooner.
He's left behind by his wife and 2 kids.
Wife and 2 kids. Because you chose to take yourself out the game.
He probably smells like cheeseburger and disrespect with tacky stains on his shirts. And who is this
Old
guy?
cheeseburgers.
I ain't showing up in a documentary wearing dirty ass shoes and the Kunta Kinte haircut.
The Kunta Kinte, there's definitely racist canines. But I'm not showing up there like that. That is crazy. Them old ass Air Force One. Look, it ain't even a problem for real. It's just like, bro, you showing up to the interview that you would. I would venture to say if you're gonna show up to an interview and you're just the average individual, you would hope that video is gonna get views. You want everybody to see you that way.
You think they consider him a goon lord?
Yo, Katori Buffet said, yo, DAQUAN, I followed your advice on washing shirts cold and air drying them. My shirts have never felt better and they still fit perfectly. Y'all thought I was joking? Bro, DSG, look, right? I got these William Raz shirts from Marshalls. They've been able to keep like the super black and everything like that and the size and everything, even if you wash and dry them. But most shirts are not like that. They have this certain material that can do that. Most shirts are not like that. Wash them cold, dry them, let them air dry. Promise they'll look so much better and they'll smell good.
I think they view him as a loving father that did a radical thing.
I want to be just like.
As George said, I feel bad for his kids. They probably get bullied so bad because of this shit. Most definitely they do. They have to get bullied. Bro, I mean, they look like they were young, but as they get older, yeah, they're definitely going to get bullied.
Like my father. He was a gooner himself.
You know he did it in that.
My father, he was a gooner himself. Okay. Like, what's the King Von of gooning? What would we call that? Goon Von? Or something like that? Because it's like, bro, or like the Pooh Shiesty's dad of gooning. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it just trickles down to you. What do we, you know what I'm saying? We got to figure out a, Kylo Runner said Vincent Von Goon. Vincent Von Goon. No shit. Goon Kana, my bad, Goon Kana. I know I was fucking
messed up.
I analyzed that video over 1,000 times.
How do you even feel comfortable saying, I watched a video of a man go through a drive-thru with no pants on 1,000 times because I chose to analyze it? Because he's my hero and savior. Because he's a fucking sex offender. Like,
that man had pants on.
Have you ever exposed yourself in a drive-thru?
Right.
No, but I probably will in my future.
So in the future, you'll have to register as a sex offender.
You killed that man! You killed that!
Oh my God, bro. You act like these women told him, yo, when you leave here.
Who the fuck you think you talking to, your slave?
Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do shit like that? Yo, what the fuck? No, nigga. No. It's not what the nigga said, bro. That's not what the girl said there, bro. Come on, Josie. No. But they, you know what I'm saying? Nigga acting like these girls is like, hey, go off yourself, bro. Come on, man. You ain't have to do all that. You could have been famous, man.
Acting like it's a joke is...
But, dog, aimbot genuinely be crazy. It's like, nigga, bro. But, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you's a weirdo.
Most definitely. You didn't have to take yourself out the game, bro. You could have still been here with...
It's damaging for everyone
everybody else. I would say us, but I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, you wouldn't be here with me.
involved.
The spirit of the gooner is really all around us.
I can't go! I can't go!
I can't.
If you'd like to see the uncensored, extended, and exclusive cut of the Goon...
Nobody. No. Okay. Yo.
Lack of discipline and restraint is what took him out, not the women.
You gotta really look around and just know. Like, you really gotta know the people you're dealing with. You like, come on, man. You just gotta know.
It's always somebody black, man.
Not a single black person on the screen. Not a single black motherfucker on the screen. Nobody black. No, not a single. There's not one black person on the screen. But here you go, Ty. Here you go. You tried it. It's not one black person on the screen. And I wasn't even talking about race. You just got to start looking and be like, yo, I get it.
This right here are what grenades were made for.
Yo, chill out. God damn, nigga.
Look at this bitch ass nigga.
See, that was a little better. Damn, nigga, grenade. Yo, Josie, Twitch, he is talking about grenades from Jersey Shore. He's talking about the ugly bitches, the ugly women. He's saying these niggas in here should fuck with ugly women. This is what these super ugly women were made for. You know what I'm saying? That's what he talk about. Yo, chill, nigga, damn.
If you'd like to see the uncensored, extended, and exclusive cut of the Gooniversary, head to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/channel5. It costs $5 a month to sign up, but your subscriptions help keep the lights on, and there's a ton of stuff on there that you simply cannot see elsewhere. I'll put the link in the pinned comment and description box of this video. All right.
Yo, thank you, off man. I was already thinking off the rip.
Clav.
Okay, well, like he was fully naked with his.
No. He has a shirt on.
No, okay. We talking about, okay. I was about to say, how did we, I forgot we was talking about the Gooner nigga. Okay. Nigga, when I tell y'all, nigga threw me all the way off.
But his phallus, let's just say,
is my phallus. It wasn't my phallus, clavicular.
Is showing to the workers.
According to the workers, there was phallus. According to Nautica Malone's supporters, he had very short shorts on.
I honestly believe that.
If the nigga had very short shorts on, he wouldn't have killed himself. He wouldn't have. The nigga would have been like, yo, I had shorts. Come on, bro. DSG. I just want y'all to read what Victor Nova put in here in the chat. Val Kilmer. I want y'all to read what, I was like, the nigga had me so fucked up, bro. Yo, like, this what I'm saying about bro. Nigga got me so fucked up, man. They just be coming over here saying anything, bro. What the hell is your problem? Because I can get on your ass again. No homo at that, Valerie, because I don't know how you finna take that. I swear to God, that's what I heard it first. I bet that's what you heard.
The workers in that case, like, I mean, I don't really think that anyone should take their own lives, but there's a clear difference.
My little cousin. Watch my dog come down here fast as shit. Watch this. Look at this little nigga. Come here. Up here. Come on. Up here. Y'all see how fast he come down here? We think he about to get something? Look at him. He came down fast as shit, didn't he? Get the stepping, bro. Eat that and get the stepping. You saw how fat this dog. Fat as shit. All right.
Difference there between showing your genitalia and being clothed, even if it's promiscuous, even if it's degenerate, and I could call that out too, but like that's just straight up a sexual harassment to just like go somewhere with your genitalia out. So I'm not gonna obviously side with that one.
So you think it's a little bit fried that people are showing up to do a vigil for his passing?
I would say so. I think that they're certainly right that there is a lot of scenarios like in the gym when we'd see girls like record their sets and like a guy would like look for a second and then they would like, try to ruin their lives.
Do you need something? Okay, I thought so.
Like, yeah, that.
I thought so was crazy. After I just, okay, you know what? Yeah, Blake.
Is horrible, right? So that shouldn't occur, but like someone pulling up to a restaurant naked, it's like that just kind of ruins all the optics of everything if you're gonna like make this part of of like the argument, you know what I'm saying?
So back to rejection in general, there's something they call the Gen Z sex recession. It's alcohol recession too. Sounds like you might think it's kind of a good thing, but right now there's less people ever, like in the past 50 years, that are going out.
Why would I think that's a good thing?
Because you mentioned that alcohol is like a slop of the masses and that dating is a waste of time.
Well, no, I just said it.
Dating is a waste of time, right?
The exposure should be.
Clitoria with face said, I would dead for real close my eyes when a female walks in front of me.
You are a bitch!
Yo, nigga, yo, you talk about perfect timings, my nigga? Nigga, that was too perfect. That was too perfect. That was too perfect, bro.
Limited, right? So like, if you're someone who just like has.
I'm trying to fuck. So I'm not trying to fuck anybody. I for damn sure I'm about to say the tie. You're wildin'. I was about to say, bro, this is crazy. Nigga, look, this little nigga right here, look at him. He still think he about to get some more food. He dead ass, bro, dead ass. Come on, man, for real, dead ass. Nah, man, this should be, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro, dead ass. Please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up. Dead ass, bro. Dog, DSG, dead ass, bro. No, we gonna be good in a second. We gonna be good in a second. Hold on, DSG. We gonna be good. Got it. Told y'all, we good. We good.
The drink before.
This thing came out and said DAQUAN's domain expansion. The moment I get on camera, you see my big ass fucking forehead. Narcissist guy said, "You 37, Unc? Why you like? Why are you asking though? Like what I look at?
I be wearing short shorts so the hoes can see my legs.
See do's and don'ts. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not a person that likes my legs being shown. That's why I walk around like this. Motherfucking joggers on every day. You feel me? Every day. All right.
Or going to bed, or has a drink when they go out to lunch with their buddies. It's like, oh.
My little cousin, you know I love you to death, right? But you're not getting any more food. Come here, my little cousin. Come here. Up here. I love you to death, my little cousin. Look how good you smell, bro. You so clean, bro. I'm mad you got this blue bandana on, even though you know what time it is, bro. Tell everybody. You better know. You know what I'm saying? Big B's right here. That's my little cousin, though, bro.
Okay, you are just causing, oxidative stress to your body for literally no reason. Because the way that I think about it is, being super results driven, right? Mm-hmm. So like actually being able to talk to girls, potentially like, get a girl to go home with you. Like that's an example of, okay, maybe the oxidative.
Bro. What is he talking about again?
I ain't gonna hold you, Josie. I thought this interview was gonna be a lot more entertaining than what it is. I thought, because I saw that part where the dude at the end with Clavicular was mad at the dude for not being as insecure as he is. This ain't what I thought.
Stress could be justified because you got the success of slaying a girl, for example. That's kind of like a meaningless pursuit. And
yeah, Maserati, I'm not a nigga that want to show my legs off like that. I ain't gonna hold you. You already know ergonomics.
A whole nother.
What up, humorless guy?
Huge philosophical argument, but
just
for the purpose of this interview, that would be like one example where it kind of makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. But I don't really think that people should be drinking and doing drugs recreationally for the most.
A guy that's done ketamine until he passed out on camera. On live stream at that. Right. Okay. All right, Clavicular, you got it. Some a 19-year-old that did meth to stave off hunger, that does meth, that actively still does meth to stave off hunger. Right.
Part, and I know that would appear super hypocritical because I do it a good amount. It's just.
Thank you. So you're the person that doesn't want to lead by example.
Something that I utilize for my work, for my content, because I can't.
Before you did content, you were doing these things already. It became content because you told so many people and became popular off of it. That's when it became content. This is just your life. Now your life is your content.
Can't really function around people too well or be super entertaining in my sober state.
That's why I want to be white. This is the only reason why I want to be white, so I can do corny ass shit.
Function
like
around people too well, or be super entertaining.
Any black nigga, bro. This is what I'm saying about being a black nigga and a nigga at that. Not even just a black man, but a nigga at that. Do you know if any black woman would have catch me doing some shit like this?
In my sober.
Nigga, corny as shit. What the fuck is he doing? Like that ass, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That y'all white niggas get to get away with so much shit. Y'all white niggas get to walk around y'all hairlines super fucked up. All types of fucked up. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. White niggas get to walk around this shit all fucked up. Get to walk around doing crazy, weird ass dances like this and shit like that. Dancing with women, the fruity ass shit like with the nigga.
On the dead homies.
The clavicle nigga doing. Look, look at this nigga, bro.
State.
What drug?
Like, bro, dead ass nigga. Bro, imagine, bro, DSG, dead ass. Imagine me in Atlanta. Imagine I go to Atlanta thinking, yo, bro, all of the women outnumber niggas. And then all y'all be thinking all of these niggas gay out here. So bet I'm finna go over there. And then I'm over there. I look like, what's the Pokemon? The water fighting one? The water fighting starter? Quackle? Don't I look, nigga, what's the Quackle nigga? Like, bro, come on, bro.
What do you find help you the most?
Pregabalin.
The fuck is he doing?
Stimulants, I'd say.
Yeah, so just drugs that keep you up, basically. Make it easier to talk to people.
You need some drugs that'll keep your dick up.
And do your job.
Pregabalin's a little different. It blocks certain neurotransmitters that are excitatory, right? So your glutamate, and that causes social anxiety, right? By blocking that neurotransmitter while the drug's half-life is active, now you're like in a low inhibition state for, you know, the 6 to 8 hours.
You don't got to talk about this if you don't want, but have you ever used like methamphetamine?
Yeah, no.
You have talk, nigga, he boasts about it.
I've used methamphetamine. Do you know what Adderall is?
Pretty close,
Yo, Denonymous, I'm cool with being bald though, bro.
Chemically to meth.
Right, yeah, so it's dexamphetamine. I was just taking dextromethamphetamine.
You think meth kind of gets a bad rap?
No, I don't. I don't at all, because it's
King Natos, chill, bro.
Different isomers that are cooked up by like literal biker gang retards, not actual pharmacies that are like, you know, giving you like a Desoxyn script. So it's totally different. Like people just smoking like street meth is like, that's horrible. And I don't really think that anyone should use stimulants ever.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
But there's a difference between like the meth that people think about from like Breaking Bad and actual like prescription Desoxyn.
So if you did have the Heisenberg 99.8% pure, you think that it would come with less adverse effects than what you say is retard biker meth?
Yeah, I mean, but it's just about dosing at the end of the day, because there's a lot of dopamine toxicity that you could get because of how easy it is to abuse the drug. It's super addictive, and there's no doctor controlling the amount that's prescribed to you because you're buying it from drug dealers, obviously.
Yeah.
So people aren't able to control their dose protocol. They're doing hundreds of milligrams sometimes and causing a fuck ton of neurotoxicity. That's why I think meth is something that should never really be done. I just share my experiences because I stream so much that if I tried to hide anything, it would just come out anyway. I began blowing up on...
I can say I respect the transparency. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to let your audience know. All right. I'm putting it out there. So it's never going to come back to me because I already told y'all this is exactly what I do. So whenever, you know, you see a clip or something of me doing it, didn't I tell y'all that?
Social media, and I wanted to ascend...
No.
Fuck it, I'm gay now.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah. I was about to respond to Brick Boy, but there's no point. Because if I say something, then that might happen again. So yeah, man.
And in a very short time frame, so I was meth maxing.
Dog, dead ass, like my nigga, who you trying to be right here? Yo, bro, what's the nigga that died on motherfucking Generation V? Gen V?
Gay.
Trans.
Here we go. Who is this nigga trying to be though?
Lean out as much as possible in a short duration of time.
What was your...
Blake, I'm sure you did that. I'm like 1,000% positive you did that, bro.
preferred meth dosage when you're meth maxing?
Usually around like 10 milligrams.
Would that be like line?
Well, yeah, more or less, or you could take it orally. But like when people hear like methamphetamine, they assume it's like a guy smoking out of a pipe. But 10 milligrams of methamphetamine is quite similar to the average Adderall prescription.
It kind of reminds me of that conversation about like lean versus heroin, how it was normalized to like sip lean, but then it was, you know, people would get shade thrown at them for doing Oxycontin or heroin, but it's so chemically similar. It's kind of the same thing with Adderall and meth.
Well, yeah,
right?
no, what I'm doing is really not trying to like justify my usage or anything, because I stopped doing it. Like it's quite terrible, but that nuance was never something that was included in the headlines, because like meth maxing sounds so funny that it's like a headline. It was a lot different than people really could imagine.
Oh, hey.
You dead seriously meth maxed? This is a sponsor, and I'm about to scroll right past. You dead seriously meth maxed?
Across the world, and as I can see here in the U.S., these articles are in the U.S. These articles have great things to say about what bone smashing and peptide injection says about the state of young men in the U.S. These articles are absolutely and utterly riddled with scathing commentary that put me into the mind of a Clav hater. But as a journalist, I had to understand the mind of a Clav supporter as well. But as you can see here on the right, there's absolutely...
Okay, I gotta run that back. Sorry, y'all. I thought that was about to be a sponsor. So I'm gonna run that back. I'm sorry. I thought that was about to be a sponsor.
Not trying to like justify my usage or anything, because I stopped doing it. Like it's quite terrible, but that nuance was never something that was included in the headlines, because like meth maxing sounds so funny that it's like a headline. It was a lot different than people really could imagine.
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? I didn't see you there. I want to show you something super important. So right now on my phone, I have a dope-ass news aggregate pulled up called Ground News, which is Channel 5's primary...
So this is a sponsor.
Research tool that we peeped before going into the field to figure out what the heck is really going on. Here's how it works. Every single day, Ground News compiles thousands upon thousands of articles from across the world that the far majority that put me into the, which I'm a bit curious, bet that 70 algorithmic echo chambers, whether barcode on dope barcode on screen right here, and you can get a whopping 40% off the unlimited access Vantage plan, bringing the cost down to about $5 a month. Break free from algorithmic hypnosis. Back to Fort Lauderdale. Speaking of headlines, like how's your experience been with the mainstream media in general?
Like a lot more positive than a lot of people think it should be. People really want to tie looks maxing to some type of political movement, whether it be, you know, left wing, right wing, whatever. But it is completely apolitical, and I've had good experiences with reporters on both sides of the aisle. And
because why should this nigga have been on Piers Morgan? Nick Fuentes, as extreme as he is a political commentator and debater. I can understand why he was on Piers Morgan. A nigga that bone smashes? Why the fuck was he on Piers Morgan? What if the official storm? What's good, bro?
They've, you know, just written based on their experiences, not trying to hit piece me in a lot of regards. So I think that has like people off. If like, you know, GQ, for example, wrote like a nice article because we spent the day with the reporter, he got an honest insight into my routine, my protocol, whatever. It's like we were very hospitable to the guy. You know, he gave us a fair article, and people are like, oh, you know, bro's like a whatever. He's got.
Yo, King Now tells I had to learn a lot of shit from y'all niggas and from everything I'm seeing on the internet. I never knew what no Fet Life shit was. That nigga, if I'm not, I don't know if Blake said it first, but if somebody in here that said it first, Grindr, somebody in here said this shit first, all types of shit that niggas in here said first, and I'm like, what the fuck are y'all niggas talking about, bro? So yeah, man, but that Fet Life shit, whatever, yo, get off that shit, man.
He's a weird
you should not be on there trying to pay girls to talk to him and fuck with him.
Behind him for like having a good article from a leftist media company where it's like, I'm not a political figure, so it's like that's pretty sensible.
How was your experience working with Elena?
Clavicular makes the New York City runway debut at Atlanta Village show after Arizona arrest dismissal and looks max controversy. Right.
And it's great. Yeah, I think she's a very nice girl, and I'm glad we got to do that collaboration, because that was like one of the key things talked about in looks maxing is like a lot of the male models, like the PSL gods, is what it's like referred to. Not to be like, obviously, what's the word for it? I know that's against the 10 Commandments or whatever.
Sinful.
Yeah, not to be sinful or whatever. That's just how it's referred to on internet forums. Obviously, idealization of people is not good. But yeah, that's like kind of a meme in the community. So actually, like walking on the runway was
black
kind of
ass
mog,
nigga.
and it's like,
I
okay,
get it.
now you started on the forums, now you're like one of the people that the forum.
Now, see, I could have seen this. If the looks maxing journey was to get here, I can completely understand it.
Talking about.
So it was a cool, like, full circle moment for you?
Yeah, a little bit, I guess you could say that.
Was that like the moment you think you're most proud of?
There's been a lot. It's kind of just like a steady up and up so far that there's like a lot of, but that was certainly like one specific event that was, that's a big one.
What's like one event that comes to mind as well that you were like, holy shit, I can't believe that was me in that video and all this is happening?
I just think it's consistency more so than just like becoming like trendy or viral based on one thing. Just the fact that I'm consistently streaming every single day, getting more and more clips out there, doing more and more.
Documentary. He got Piers worked up by exposing his wife's fantasies and made him walk off during the segment.
Brew Crew, that may be something we got to check out next stream. So be sure to remind me, Brew Crew. Be sure to remind me.
Media appearance, just generally captivating more people with my message because it resonates super well with a society of men who are really not that well off in a lot of regards.
In what sense? Like, what do you think are the main things that men are suffering?
Brew Crew, where you get that from, bro?
From
no, haven't. I don't know if this happened today.
Economic struggle, lack of success in the dating market, hypergamy, stuff like that.
But your idea is to sort of with.
All right, DSG, I'm finna run this at double speed. Y'all cool with that? Yeah, y'all are. I didn't get to ask DSG. I know y'all niggas. Y'all cool with that? I'm finna run this at double speed. This is crazy.
Withdraw from the dating market to an extent and pursue self-improvement in a way to ascend in a way that doesn't fall in last place.
I think you're going to be wasting your time entering the dating market until you are maximized
in career and aesthetic.
Okay, maximized in what?
In every metric, yeah, really.
I know you hate talking about politics, and the last thing I want to do is trap you in a politics rabbit hole, but you mentioned that looks maxing isn't political. There is an association in the press with looks maxing and the sort of right-wing manosphere. Do you agree with that?
It's more so just the fact that I've collaborated with like people who say like edgy things, so that's my brand. It's like
No, I'm sorry, DSG, but I do have to run that back. Y'all hear him? So, your political views, which you have voiced, you have gotten those. Your political standpoints and views, beliefs from the people, the edgy people that you hung out with. You have no original political beliefs. Let's run this back.
The last thing I want to do is trap you in a politics rabbit hole, but you mentioned that looks maxing isn't political. There is an association in the press with looks maxing and the sort of right-wing manosphere. Do you agree with that?
It's more so just the fact that I've collaborated with like people who say like edgy things, but that's my brand. It's like I really don't care. Like I'm really not trying to be like PR or whatever. It would just be too much work, really. So
yeah,
that's why I guess they've tried to do that. But in terms of
you have gotten into politics. Maybe you may not have taken the looks maxing into the politics, but you have spoken on politics.
My actual political ideology and whether or not looks maxing has any political implication.
Like, do you not understand what politics are? You claiming that women should not have the right to vote is a political belief. I hope you understand this. Granted, you may have gotten that from Andrew Tate. Granted, you may have gotten that from Sneeko. Granted, you may have gotten that from Nick Fuentes or Myron. But that is still a political belief. Do you not understand how many times you've said this? That women do not deserve the right to vote? Women don't have the right to vote? They shouldn't have the right to vote? Do you not realize how many times you said it? That is a political belief.
It doesn't, so...
And why is it that you believe that? Do you believe that because they said it? How did you come up with that ideology that women should not be able to vote? How did you come up with that? And why is it that you think that they shouldn't? Without listening to Andrew Tate, Myron, Nick Fuentes, or Sneeko.
Looks maxing is bigger than myself, right? So even if I were to hypothetically be right or left wing, it wouldn't change the fact that looks maxing is apolitical.
What does the S and PSL stand for?
Sluthate.com.
That's a pretty
What is the S and PS? Did he say slut hate?
Hence like
you really got to think if you found yourself on forums like that, slut hate. Man, I never heard of this until I heard of this today, and this has been here for 6 years, almost 6 years. This site has been here for almost 6 years.
Word, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
You don't think that like veers towards sort of like a anti-woman vibe?
Well, that's not really a looks maxing forum,
but it's in the greater.
But it's aligned with what you do.
Orbit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean there's also like the owner of looksmax.org also hosts like the incel forum.
The owner of looksmax.org host incel forums. Looksmax.org, to where men should be going. Figure out how to make themselves, how to maximize their looks. But the owner of the site has an incel forum. Right.
It's like, you know what I mean? And there's plenty of hateful rhetoric.
Why your little
on
brother
there,
chose to be
because-
gay with all these hoes around?
Because he's on websites like this. That's why. Because the niggas on websites like this, bro.
And change the fact that looks maxing as an action
What the
is
fuck,
apolitical.
Yuki? What the hell,
you know,
man?
even if there's
Because
like people
sites like this,
on
bro.
forums who have had a lack of success with women who suddenly turn hateful, it's like, yeah, that has nothing to do with looks maxing really, because the entire idea of looks maxing is
Wrong with y'all niggas?
to disassociate with.
The last nigga, I'm not gonna hold you. It's a movie character. He looked like what's that nigga that has the little meme where he looking like? Whatever that little nigga is, bro. That's what this nigga look like, bro. This last nigga, bro. He looked like it's like that one little meme with a nigga like looking from the side like that. I forgot like the little nigga face. No, I got Meet the Robinson. Is that what it is, Blake? This Meet the Robinsons, that's a little nigga, bro. Yeah, he look like that nigga, bro.
Looks maxing is to disassociate with inceldom, is to escape that.
But there is a pipeline like an incel can ascend through looks maxing and get out of his situation.
I think that the
Of course,
word
K-Nots also seem to be the
incel
case.
has been largely misused, so let's clarify what that actually is. Incels is commonly referred to by the media as just people who hate women on internet forums, when in actuality it's someone who's involuntarily celibate and can't get women, and it is true.
And most of them niggas on there, on those forums, are involuntarily celibate and can't get women.
We do not care.
Which we shouldn't. Which is why we don't know about these things. What up, Tubbs? What's good, bro? But yeah.
A lot of those people become extremely resentful and become extremely hateful. And that's an unfortunate thing, because that's really
And you're contributing to it.
not productive
You're not helping.
in any regard, is it? You know, I don't support that. Obviously, I would say it's ridiculous to sit there all day writing up like hate posts on a forum. I'm saying the way to actually fix your life is to looks max and not, you know, be hateful.
It's way more than just looks maxing, bro. Why don't you start saying, like, if you want to use the max for everything, it's about socializing maxing, something like that, bro. Because these niggas grow to hate women, and then they start looking good enough to be able to attract women, right? And then you know what they do with that power? Just reject women because they don't even know how to talk to them. So even if they don't reject them, when they do try to talk to them, the women think they're fucking weird because they start saying really stupid shit in everything that they've learned on all of these incel forums. They have no clue how to converse with women and how to naturally attract them for real. Because the thing is, you may be able to attract them with just your looks. All right, now what happens? How are you going to attract them with the conversation?
Against, you know, women because you can't have any success with them.
You see yourself as potentially helping people with that.
Yeah,
it is what
like
it is,
that's
my
the
nigga.
best way to escape that sort of thing is actually by looks maxing.
Have you heard any success stories from your off incels and are now killing shit after your protocol?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's the main way that people can escape that mentality.
And does that make you feel gratified that you were able to help younger dudes?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the more people who could have success from looks maxing, it kind of just proves me right. So I don't want to think about it necessarily from like an egotistical perspective. It feels good because I'm still not that far out of it, right? So I was that guy not too long ago. So I still can put myself in their shoes and empathize with having a bad job, like working in a restaurant, being unattractive, not being able to get girls. It's not like I'm, 40 years.
Wouldn't surprise me if some of them genuinely became so hateful of women that they just go gay FR.
That would be what I would expect from them. But with this nigga, right, bro? What up, Artistic Otaku? But look at this nigga, man. Yo, so
I'm still not that far out of it, right? So I was that guy not too long ago. So I still can put myself in their shoes and empathize with having a bad job, like working in a restaurant, being unattractive, not
having a bad job and working at a restaurant. My nigga, you were 16. Your fame came at 19 years old. Like, do you not realize that is just a very normal life of a teenager? Like, my nigga, I worked at McDonald's when I was 16. When I was 17, I worked at Chick-fil-A. 18, I went to the Air Force. It's normal shit, my nigga. Do you not realize you just lived a very normal ass life? Oh, yeah, I had a bad job. I wasn't getting girls. Well, oh, yeah, that's the life of a fucking teenager. Like,
being able to get girls. It's not like I'm, 40 years old with a long success.
why do you need to be 40 years old? A lot of y'all young niggas cannot get girls because you follow niggas like this. And then you wonder why you can't get them. The mentality that you develop learning from men like this will only deter women from you.
Social media career, I just started doing this, and yeah, maybe
So like yo Brew Crew, if you did that, you know what I'm saying, that's what's up, bro. You know what I'm saying, that's just what you chose to do. You know what I'm saying? Yo, thank you, Artistical Taco. I appreciate that. And Goonwick, you know what I'm saying? That's how I be sometimes, bro. Spot him, got him. Yo, yeah, you see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we here, man. We here with it.
Successful now, and my life is complete.
King Nonsense said a lot of young men can't get girls because they are weird. And bruh, King Nonsense, look at the people they're being influenced by, bro. No, oh my God. No girl is going to want to be around that. They're not going to, like, imagine trying, first of all, King Nonsense, as a man, look at how hard it is to converse with these individuals. Imagine the mind of a woman trying to wrap their head around why this man thinks this way. You wasn't though, Brew Crew.
A little bit different than it was, but it's not, completely out of my hindsight.
As far as the mechanics of like the stuff you do here, like how much do you stream? Like, how many hours per day this month are you streaming?
Well, we're streaming 24/7 for the whole marathon.
Holy.
It really be like there's nothing on the screen. Like, bro, this shit be crazy. It really be like there's nothing else on the screen, bro. I hate that, bro. I really hate how that happens. It's like nothing else is on the screen, bro. Boom. Just no hesitation whatsoever. Just right there. Straight at him. Nothing. My nigga King Swan said, instead of watching this bitch ass nigga, can you check out Buttery Betterness, Kozak on YouTube? He talks about
I'm trying to fuck.
Okay.
I am, but
That's what he talks about. So King Swan, that's not what he talks about, but yeah, I get it though. I get it, Yuki. Trust me. But yeah, bro, my eyes went straight there. He said, yo, he talking about a healthy version of this looks max and shit. And he specialized in hair care, something you can definitely see King Twan. I was gonna check the nigga out until you took it to the hair care thing. Why do I need that, bro? It's not like niggas is going to Brandon Carter page like, yeah, man, you need some hair care shit. No. I'm good, bro. I actually really prefer this look, bro. None of y'all niggas can be like, yo, your hairline, this and that. No hairline. There's literally nothing there. Y'all can talk as much shit as y'all want, but it's going, after a while, y'all gonna stop. You're gonna be like, damn, nigga just bald. And plus, watch when I get up on here every day like this, which I'm not gonna do, probably. It all depends. Because I like wearing a hoodie. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been cold this whole time. I've been cold as shit this whole time. But yeah, man. Nah, yo, you wildin'. Yo, King Twan said, he talks about how to style yourself as a bald man too. Bro, why you think, yo, King Twan, do you like King Twan, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, King Twan, what you really trying to do? What you trying to say and what you trying to do? Cause bro, my nigga, I get it. But like, are we trying to take it there or something like that? Cause if we not, I suggest you just go ahead and just keep that shit pushing, bro. Keep that shit pushing, my nigga. Why you keep trying to tell me about some hair shit and everything like that? And why you keep trying to tell me about a nigga trying to style me, bro? My nigga, bro, I can get a mortician to style you right now. King Twan, do you need that, my nigga? So then shut the fuck up before I get a mortician to style your ass, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Stop. Cut the bullshit out, King Twan. We not on that, bro. Cuzzo, you gotta move out the way. I'm not giving you any more Chick-fil-A. But yeah, man. Yo, K-Neeker. Yo, bro. Chill out, nigga. But yeah, man. Yo, King Twan, stop playing with me, bro.
Shit, is that exhausting for you?
Yeah, it's been quite brutal so far.
In what sense?
Just like lack of sleep, because sometimes we'll have a segment that comes about late in the night, and then you're up until 6, 7 in the morning. And then the next day is cooked, and then you try to reset your sleep.
Blake, I don't know what happened. I'm not 100% sure what may have happened. Yeah, I don't know.
Schedule, you can't fall asleep. So that sort of thing has been quite exhausting.
What have been some of your favorite moments from the stream so far this month?
Favorite moments from the stream, we did a couple collabs. Like Blueface was a really exciting one because that was someone we were listening to throughout.
I'm literally petting my dog. I don't want y'all to be like,
I didn't know you're a rap fan.
Yeah, I like all sorts of music. And then we collabed with Ryan Garcia also, same day. So it's pretty cool to see that. It's always just funny when you see people in real life that you've only seen on like a TV growing up.
As far as your clipping and distribution style, who are your influences in that regard?
In terms of the clip.
And all of these people are around you. because you have clout. Not because they agree with anything you do, not because you are actually influential, not because you've done anything, you know what I'm saying, remotely influential or anything. They are around you because you have clout. Do you really think Aiden Ross is like, man, this Clavicular dude is so influential. He's going to be the next big thing and teach men how to do this and that. Or you like, oh man, I got to capitalize off of this dude and take his clout too. Ryan Garcia. You think Ryan Garcia was like, man, I can't wait to be on the clavicle nigga on my stream, so he can teach everybody about this. Or you like, well, you think this nigga was like, man, this nigga got the clout. Let me go ahead and get him while I got the chance. Especially while you cheap. Especially while you affordable. Especially while you'll just do it just for the love.
That's not something that we really have any control over. Like, in a lot of the clips actually make me look like quite a jester because it's paid by Kick. We're just a community of people on like a CPM basis. We can't like tell the clippers like, oh, like this moment was really good. A lot of times they'll like AI my face with like goofy filters and shit. And like, for example, I was working out not too long ago and they like edited it till the end of my set and they're like, by Kick, we're just a community of people on like a CPM basis. We can't like tell the clippers like, oh, like this moment was really good. A lot of times they'll like AI my face with.
This is the man that people are taking tips from. This is the man that people are taking tips from. Why? This is the man that people want to learn how to look smacks from. Y'all like, bro, this is, we're men. We're supposed to be men. We're supposed to be men. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I just don't get it.
Like goofy filters and shit, and like.
This nigga's putting lipstick on his face? What the fuck is this? Like, bro, dead ass. Why didn't Josie? Do you know how bad I want to call this nigga one, bro? Nigga putting lipstick on his face. What the fuck is this? OPNSO said this AI. Oh shit. All right. Okay. You know what? You know how they always be like, yo, them old niggas on Facebook. I'm definitely one of them old niggas on Facebook, DSG. You know how they always say that on Twitter? They're like, don't let them old niggas on Facebook see this. Yeah, I'm definitely one of them old niggas on Facebook, bro. I thought this was real.
For example, I was working out.
Bro, I did thought that was real. Yo, I thought that was real. Yo, Rejoice. Look, I take the unk status regardless, my nigga. I'm 36, about to be 37. I don't care. I take the unk status regardless, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, see, Valerie, I didn't.
Are you gay?
Okay, Valerie, I wasn't saying that. I was saying I don't know what concealer is. I thought the nigga was putting on lipstick. You know what I'm saying? But Ty, I don't know what's up with that nigga, bro.
Oh, not too long ago, and they like edited it till the end of my set.
Yuki said stream title hella accurate. Yo, dog, DSG. I want y'all to see what the stream title was supposed to be. Back and blacker than ever. I don't know why the other stream title showed. It just didn't show. That wasn't supposed to be the stream title.
There's a video out there of him putting it on and talking about it. I'm being for real.
No, I believe you, King Nontails. I believe you, bro. I definitely believe you.
They're like, he only gets 2 reps with this weight or whatever. The clipping is great, and it really does help push you out there. Like, I was #1 in clipping views. A lot of reporters fall for like clipping memes. Like, a reporter called me yesterday asking about like the Chad ranking thing or whatever. I don't know if you've seen that.
King Twan said, hey, speaking of status, are you coming to DreamCon? Why you say speaking of status? Like, are you asking me if I'm getting tested before I go to DreamCon or something like that? Like, I need to know my HIV status or STD status? Bro, yeah, I you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I might go there. We gonna see, bro. It's in July. I may go there as long as I don't go to jail next month.
On Twitter.
No, what is that?
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's just some stupid Twitter meme. But they think it's like actually part of the movement sometimes.
Did you expect that the frame mogging ASU frat leader clip would go as viral as it did?
No, not really. But I never really predict what's going to go viral.
Mogging. Do you orchestrate some of these moments, or do they occur naturally?
They occur naturally.
Just you in the field?
Yeah, I mean,
I was trying to go back to the black girl.
Orchestrate some of these moments, or do they occur naturally?
They occur naturally.
Just you in the field?
Yeah, I mean, we just stream so many hours that crazy shit is just bound to happen with the environments that we're going into.
One thing that I've seen to be a major point of debate and contention is the whole...
Notice what he said, that crazy shit's gonna happen. Think about this. So are you really a streamer that's that entertaining, or do you need these crazy moments to just randomly spawn? You need to be around people and make these things happen. Can you really just, like, say for instance, DSG, when have y'all seen Clavicular go viral for sitting there at his desktop and streaming? When have you seen? And the only reason why I say go viral is because
Gay.
It's because he's gay. It's because he's gay. That's why I said. That's why I said. You know what I'm saying, going viral, because it's just if he's gay. But aside from him being gay, right? The reason why I say going viral is because, you know what I'm saying, he's a very popular streamer and everything like that. There are plenty of streamers out there who are very entertaining just at their desktops and everything. But this guy, he went viral plenty of times, and almost every time he streams now, there's always something that goes viral. But is there ever a clip of Clavicular just sitting there talking about something to where people are like, okay, he provided his insight on this and this went viral? Any of his takes went viral or anything? Or is it just him wilding? Aside from he's on an interview with a popular person who they may have gone viral regardless with or without him.
Body count. What do you think is the
TPB Desperado said, why though? Come on, I just
ideal body count?
Know,
well,
let's start
with for dudes, for guys like us. I don't really think that there's an ideal. I think that the argument that a lot of red pillars and people in the manosphere give is like getting this amount of bodies so that you're able to understand female nature and this, that, and the other thing, when that's really not true and it's not necessary.
That's good. Okay. That's a take I can understand right there. I like that take because I told y'all before, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger, I can't even say when I was younger. Years ago, I did tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, as a man, you kind of need to get that out your system. But then, like I said, I was provided more insight. And it was basically, you know what I'm saying, what I was told was, all right, you have to understand, you're getting that into your system, which makes it even harder to get out as far as having sex with multiple women. If you only have sex with one, you only know sex with this one. It may be the best thing you ever had in your life because you don't know what to compare it to. So you may want to stick with this one woman. But if you start getting out there having, let's say you had sex with 20 women, you may get with a woman who gives you the best sex, but she don't give you the best head. So you may go out there trying to look for more. She may give you the best head, but not give you the best sex. So you go out there and look for more. This girl may have done something that you wanted during sex. So you go out there, you know what I'm saying? You want to go get it. And this is just on sex because we're talking about body counts. You see what I'm saying? And then you get these things in your system and you think you have to get it out, especially if you have something, especially if you have nothing but casual encounters. Can you understand how that could structure your brain? Let's say this, right? If you're the type of person having casual encounters and you're one of those type of dudes that says, oh, I don't like kissing girls. Think about how that's going to play out when you have a romantic relationship. You've had all this casual sex with every woman where you've never even wanted to kiss them. Then you finally get with your girlfriend. And you think that it's just so normal to not kiss. How do you think that's going to play out with that girl right there? Do you think that woman's going to be like, my boyfriend just never wants to kiss me? All of this casual sex that you're used to having, you think that sex is just supposed to happen without kissing? It would only lead to detriment.
I think what it's really about is just the willingness to like put your foot down in bad relationships.
Bruh, the fuck, man? Dog, I'm like that ass DSG. I'm getting tired of this, man. I'm getting tired of this shit. Bro, Brick Boy, you feel what I'm saying? Nigga, no hesitation whatsoever. No hesitation, my nigga. This shit is getting so annoying, bro. God damn, nigga. Fuck. Bruh. Fuck, man. Shit. I'm gonna run that back and try to see if I don't look. Let me look at the nigga Clavicular face.
And that's really not true, and it's not necessary. I think what it's really about is just the willingness to like put your foot down in relationships and because a lot of dudes are
nigga off the rip, nigga. Come on,
so desperate. They finally get that girlfriend and they're so unwilling to lose it that they just have their girlfriend walking all over them, not respecting them, and that's more so the problem. And that's something that, you know, men who are getting a lot of women are more like.
Where's the N-word? Even at those, my nigga SSJ Montel, nigga, thank you for the 17 months. Appreciate that. Thank you, bro. I've been good, man. I hope you've been well too, Montel. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been going for a little bit. I hope you still good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Gidland, who said my bones is aching? Nobody said my bones is aching, nigga.
Likely to avoid, but you can avoid it with.
I can say this though, right? All right.
Not respecting them, and that.
If you're not going to, I don't think you should.
I've got a vagina.
I never understood not wanting to or not being able to kiss someone you're having sex with. Even when I have casual sex, it needs to be with someone I feel comfortable kissing. That's why I don't like paying for pussy. So I still do and will continue to. But I don't like it because I like having a more natural connection and kissing. Also, I like eating pussy that isn't sold to me.
This is why I like streaming. Like, you really need these perspectives because it's like, you may never think like that ever. But you need to hear somebody else and be like, my nigga. Like, you need to hear a nigga just straight up say shit like, yo, that's why I don't like paying for pussy, but I still do. You need to hear niggas say shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't like eating pussy that isn't sold to me. Like, bro, I also like eating pussy that isn't sold to me. You need to hear shit like this from niggas, bro. You need to. You need to, because I don't even know how the nigga came up with shit like that, bro.
That's more so the problem, and that's something that, you know, men.
But, back to what... How, nigga? How? I dead wasn't even trying to do that. I was just trying to talk. Dead was trying to talk. But I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You saw my nigga, listen, my nigga. You saw my eyes went straight to the titties. Nigga looked at the face and immediately I'm good off that, bro. I told y'all, I don't know what it is about me. I'm not with the youthful look. Like, they be looking too young. She looked like she about 19, 20. They're too young for me. I need like them old, like say for a grown ass woman, a woman that you. Lotto is a grown woman. You, Saweetie, you know that. Like you, oh my god, you look at them and know they grown, my nigga. That's what I need. That grown look. A motherfucking Amira Dom, grown as shit. I need that type of look, grown. You feel me? This right here is like, yo, you might be in college or something like that. You feel me? Big Dom, need a long type. You know what I'm saying? Like a grown, making good type, grown, my nigga. You feel me? So yeah, TVB Desperado said, don't act like you would knock that down. Nigga, think about this, TVB Desperado. Did you see me mention anything else before I only mentioned the titties? Did you see me mention anything else? I ain't say I wouldn't knock it down. What I'm saying is, did you see me? Now look, when you see me mention these other girls, like the Lottos and shit like that, don't you see me mentioning their face and everything else? That's what I'm saying. Of course, a nigga still knock this down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, I like that grown-ass woman look. I don't know what it is, bro, but I've always been attracted to that. That's why I said I've always been attracted to older women. You know what I'm saying? My first real relationship, I was 19, she was 26. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, I've always liked older women. Like, you look at her and you're like, damn, that woman grown as shit. Yo, this thing I love so wildin', bro.
We're getting a lot of women are more likely to avoid, but you can avoid it without having 50 sexual partners, certainly.
Okay. He said you can avoid it. Okay, yeah, because you definitely do not need to have sex with 50 women. Sure, yes, I consented to that relationship. I wanted that. I'm the nigga who lied about my age. She told me she was 26. I told her I was 25. I'm in Italy.
What do you think's the ideal body count for a woman? Does it matter?
I would say that
I don't know who that is. And yo, Blake, can you just confirm if that person has a dick or not? The person that King Nantel's just put in there?
Previous sexual encounters is not good.
So the ideal situation is like a virgin?
Correct, yeah.
Why?
Because of something called pair bonding. That's what a relationship is all about, right? A long-term relationship with a partner, being pair bonded with different brain chemicals with that person. So if that process is damaged in any sort of way, that just reduces the chance of success in that relationship, right? So that's not like an anti-woman perspective. I think that's just a very like scientific reason for that. It's not just like low IQ, typical jester.
Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid. Shut your fucking mouth, you lick sniz. You're a fucking fake.
That's really like all that you get, you know, saying the word like whore. And it's like, if you're just gonna do that without, you know, giving any reason on why the promiscuity is bad, then you're just like a jester. It doesn't mean anything.
So do you think males lose pair bonding value in the same way that women do as they
No, it's a little bit different.
How come you think?
Well, just the way that our brain chemistries are different, right? So, and it's also not necessarily a bad thing.
As fast as that was, my eyes will always be quicker. Bro, nigga. DSG. Nah, bro, this is genuinely crazy, bro. As fast as that was, nigga. It did, like, nigga. This is how you know I'm not lying, because the fact that I can't even mention it. Like, bro, it's just boom. Don't even, like, it's no hesitation.
It's like we're talking about before, the ability to put your foot down and leave bad situations.
Lord.
Because the framing in a relationship has, for centuries, throughout the entire existence of organized societies, has been in the favor of men, right? It's been male-dominated societies. That's sort of what needs to be restored.
Don't you think you maybe want a more experienced partner so that
Male-dominated societies need to be restored. That is a political belief.
person has better understanding of human intimacy?
No, because that's not what...
But you said you don't want to mix looks maxing with politics. This is literally mixing whatever it is that you do you know what I'm saying, with politics.
Sex is intended for, right? That's, yeah, like it's enjoyable to have sex with women, but that's not the intention behind it. And that was never meant to be. This is like a very new thing in the context of history. People just have regular sex with random people for pure pleasure and then never talk to them again.
But weren't the ancient Romans on some like gay orgy vibes? And like samurais were on some gay shit?
First of all, it's not even the Romans necessarily, it was more so the army, but like what's the relevance of that?
But you're talking about that people having sex for pleasure is a new thing and that beforehand it was not used for that purpose.
I said generally.
Generally, gotcha.
But yeah, in terms of relationships, just because like Roman soldiers who hadn't seen their wives and have no ability to see their wives were homosexual, that doesn't, change what I'm saying.
But it was outliers back then.
Yeah, it almost is like the same context as people in prison weren't able to have sex with their wife.
So back to what you're saying, which I think is super interesting. You're saying you feel like nowadays the relationship.
Why your little brother chose to be gay with all these hoes around?
Hey, Antonio, trust me, when I tell you I was getting to it, because, like, when niggas get into these conversations, sex should be for reproduction and all, like, as soon as niggas get into all that, it's like, all right, yeah, I see where the conversation about to go. But yeah, man.
Yeah, it has changed.
And in the sense that before it was more just about procreation?
Yeah, more about intimacy, procreation, bonding with your partner, and now that really doesn't exist.
And what do you think, I guess, hypersexualized our society?
The sexual revolution, clubbing culture, just it being normalized, contraceptives, all that kind of stuff.
So relatively new stuff, like you're talking pretty...
It's been this way, though, you know what I'm saying? We got to really, like, look how long prostitution has been, you know what I'm saying, prominent. Come on, we have to really just understand that this has been a thing. And especially if you're going to be around individuals that are saying that men need sex and they need it with more than one woman, you have to understand that, bro. God makes sure I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you like it over here at DSG. We be wilding, you know what I'm saying? But you clearly see we have our moments where we wild out, but we also, you know what I'm saying, get insightful at times, man.
Since like the mid-1900s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And what do you think was the greater agenda at play there? Do you think it was just people losing their family values, or?
I don't really think that matters. The greater agenda at play, like that's just going to be a lot of like conspiratorial talk. It just doesn't matter.
I more mean like just after World War II and.
So male lesbian said prostitution being normalized is a very new thing. You think that's okay. When you say being normalized, you mean as far as sex work in general, like OnlyFans? Because if you really think about that, is that actual prostitution on OnlyFans where a woman can take a picture of herself and sell that same picture to multiple people without having to meet, interact, or do anything with that individual, because someone else can do it. Do you mean that, or do you mean like real prostitution out here where they're selling their
first time back to the
their
stream
bodies
and realize this nigga
for real,
bald.
physically?
I see the glimmers of hope and dreams off the head.
Cookie minutes, that don't even bother me. That's why I'm on here with it out like this, bro. You see it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, enjoy it, bro. You see that right there? You see that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it, bro. Yeah. Whatever you got to say it, bro. It ain't gonna bother me.
It's like the hippie movement starts and you have this sort of like you said, sexual revolution. People.
Yo, Valerie. Pull out your foreskin, bro. Cause like you with this ill stuff, stop playing with me. Valerie, we ain't like, bro, we really doing this, bro? We really gonna do this, my nigga? Valerie said that, yo, chill out, bro. Chill out, man.
Expressing themselves in new ways and kind of just like subcultures emerging. Like the divorce rate went up after that and all that stuff in the past.
Male lesbian said normalizing it as an accepted in society. Back in the 90s, we still had some shame and hoes and tricks got shamed. Were they really that shamed, or were there just were they really shamed, or was there not that much surveillance?
70 years.
Well, yeah, and that's like people moving away from religion, like the Catholic Church.
Like okay, let's really think about this on some real shit, right? I think that these kids nowadays be wilding because of all of the shit that I keep seeing online. They had nothing on us. I don't know the types of lives y'all were living. We were fucking in parties, clubs, bathrooms, cars, all types of shit. Nigga, I'm only 36, but we've been doing this. None of this shit is out of the ordinary. All of this has been happening. All types of public sex. All types of prostitution, all of this shit. I've seen a lot of shit happen. I'm just saying, it just wasn't cameras around. Like, say, for instance, you wasn't seeing bitches walk on a blade like that back in the day that much. It's like, bruh, if there's a documentary that comes out, all right. But it's not like you logging on Twitter and there's a page dedicated to it, to where every day they're posting different women on a blade. You feel me? You might catch this one documentary this year, and ain't another documentary for 5 years about the blade. But nowadays, You get on Twitter, oh shit, this bitch hit the blade today. Oh, this bitch hit the strip. This bitch hit the strip. Every day you catching new ones. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of shit we used to be doing, bro. X Mark's first time chat said, yo, to be honest, things are just more visible now because of modern tech. That's what I'm saying. It's no, we don't love the blade, Scully Chill, nigga. But it's a lot of things that we just have the surveillance to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to see these things. That's it. A lot of these things were still happening, but it's just now we see it more often. Fifth Kid Joe said, what is the blade? It's a movie with Wesley Snipes. You know what I'm saying? They actually have a trilogy. Fifth Kid Joe, they actually have a trilogy, bro. You might want to watch that joint. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a pretty good series, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm talking about Blade, Wesley Snipes joint, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first Marvel movie. Yeah, bro. So, yeah, man, watch that shit. I think you might fuck with it, Josie. For real, man. I think you might fuck with that joint, bro. But yeah, man.
Doesn't allow divorce, or at least it's not supposed to. There's a variety of factors why people chose to sort of have this rebellion against traditionalism, and it happened, so it is what it is.
And you think that it was ultimately a bad thing to turn away from the church?
Yeah, I would say so.
How come?
Well, I think that there's a lot of benefit to having some sort of like structure in play in a society, but I think I am not the most well-educated theologian. So yeah. I don't really talk about theological issues. It's not that I'm like anti-religion. It's just I don't really like to talk on any issues I don't have too much authority on. So I really haven't like thought about it too much or done any research.
You just mentioned the Catholic Church specifically. I was just wondering if you grew up.
No, I'm saying, hell, I saw a documentary of Woodstock 99 this weekend. They were fucking in the middle of 100,000 people. You see what I mean? And I know you're not lying. They're like, bro, that ass, like, nigga, when I tell you I've seen some wild ass shit. Bro, just last week, somebody was fucking in a car on my street, bro, these kids, and I know they was kids. I know they was, not like kids. I'm talking about like teenagers. I know they was teenagers. And it's like, yo, what the fuck? Cuz over there trying to stop. I hear, I'm like, yo, come on, man. Yo, that's disgusting, bro. Because, like, my main thing is I don't want my kids to hear some shit like that. It's like, bro, I know y'all some young-ass motherfuckers just came over here because it's a dead end and shit like that, dead end street. But don't get it twisted, my nigga. This is my block. I run this motherfucker. You might get shot around this. I'm bullshitting, bro. It's the all so said, my bad. I didn't know that was your block. Chill out, bro. Chill out, my nigga.
Yeah, I went to Catholic school.
Okay, crazy,
how was your experience there?
Good.
I read that your parents were involved in bodybuilding in some way?
Yeah, my mom.
Your dad too, or just your mom?
My dad just lifted recreationally.
But you were around people who exercised in your life. And people
Free Man's for Life. We have 14 minutes left, and we running this bitch fast. So we should be good fairly soon.
About their aesthetic long before looks maxing came into the picture, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's the main thing you feel like the mainstream media gets wrong about you that you really feel like needs to be rectified?
That looks maxing is from a place of insecurity. That is true for a lot of people, but that's not universal. Like you could just encounter all of these different studies that I'm referencing from like online dating apps or, you know, stuff with look.
So you don't think this from insecurity? Let's think about that for a second, my nigga. You mean it, like, bro, let's really think about this. You mean to tell me you're not insecure when you have to go look up a dating study on a dating app? Dead ass. I don't give a fuck what type of lie you come up with. You cannot tell me that it's not derived from insecurity. I've never in my life thought of, bro, DSG, y'all literally watched me make these apps. I didn't make them before I started streaming. Y'all watched me make the dating apps. Did y'all see me look up studies and shit? I was just like, yo, bro, I'm finna get into Tinder and a Hinge. Never had that shit. Bro, to this day, I still don't know what y'all mean by swipe left and right. I still don't even know what that mean. To this day. What do I look like looking up studies and all this other shit? I'm not insecure. If bitches don't want to like me, swipe my shit, whatever it is what it is, nigga. I'll deal with it. Like, come on, bro. A lot of this looks max and shit derives from insecurity. Come on, like, are you serious, bro?
Correlating to higher average incomes and decide, oh, it makes sense for me to dedicate my time to looks maxing because you calculate the ROI.
I'm just confused because it's like, on one hand, you're saying you want to like help men improve their aesthetics and succeed in life so that they don't feel so lonely and they're not so hateful and they can go out and succeed. Then you also say that like going out and dating and stuff's a waste of time and that you should prioritize looks maxing and aesthetic improvement. So I'm just trying to figure out like what the real goal is for improvement because it kind of feels like a closed circle, you know?
Well, so you're maxing and then, you know, you're putting into play any of the things we're talking about, like, you know, low income maxing with free gab, for example, and going out and doing stuff like that. That just has a lower ROI if you haven't looks maxed. So you're going to have a lack of success.
Once you reach like maximum mod levels, maximum aesthetic, like when you become a true 10 at that point.
Then you get to do whatever you really feel is the path for you. And I couldn't tell you that, but whatever path that you decide, you're going to have a much easier time and you're going to be a lot better off. So yeah, that is a hard thing for me to try to conceptualize.
So what? See, this is a problem with you modern influencers. He asked you, what's the end goal behind this? What is it like? You said he still can't even tell you what it is that he does. What is the end goal behind this? Like, what do you, after you ascend, because you've literally told people the only thing you want to do is mog other men, which is so fucking gay. But what is the end goal behind all of this?
And give a recommendation on, because I think I'm a lot different than the normal person in terms of like what I enjoy, activities I like to do. So yeah, that's why it might be like a little bit confusing, because I'm like leaving that part of the equation out of it. Yeah. It's because I don't know. You're you, I'm me, and we get to this spot of being maxed out in as many metrics as possible, and then we take it from there.
Has anybody reached full ascension?
Ascending is kind of like an ongoing process. Like,
is there any 10s out there? Like people who
no,
really
no.
Will there ever be a sort of messiah?
Not with the technology we have now.
The methods would have to improve to the point where like scientific evolution would precede that.
Yeah, more so like just surgical intervention. Who knows? So I'm really not going to predict what sort of science is going to come in the future.
How did you feel about the whole like Miami Club controversy a few months ago?
The controversy I'm referring to is how
fan of mixtape. Bro, when I tell you, bro, I'm 36. I don't know what this mogging shit is, bro. It's basically looking better than another dude from what I've gathered online.
Many people, including myself, became aware of Clav in the first place. So, while on stream, a while ago now, Clav went to a nightclub in Miami with some other guys. While they were out, both in the Sprinter van and inside the club, somebody played Kanye's famous Hitler song. You know the one. The incident led to widespread media attention, condemnation by political leadership, a blame game amongst participants, and earned Clav a lifelong ban from all major Miami clubs.
How do I feel about it?
Yeah, the aftermath. Like the
X Mark said, not with the technology, we don't have 10s. What the fuck is he talking about? X Mark, if I had to guess, my only guess would be this. A 10 is what people would perceive as perfect. My guess when he says the technology that we have, you know what I'm saying, there's no 10s that, that exist, is basically like you may always see something that's better. So how can this be perfect when there's something better? You would think if there's something perfect, there's nothing that could be better than that. So that would be my guess, because I know when I was growing up, when you saw what you thought was bad bitches, it was around your way. When girls saw what they thought was good-looking men, it was around their way. Now, or even high-value men, maybe those high-value men, they're only around their way. So let's say high-value in their area was a man making $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year. But now they get online and they see
gay niggas.
They get online and they see gay niggas, so yeah, they just get online and see gay niggas, man, and you know what I'm saying? That's just how it be, bro. They get online and see gay niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that could definitely skew your judgment, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, that's just yo, it's Pipe's first time chat. So kind of like upstaging someone. If you know what that is.
I've got a vagina.
There are studies about dating apps.
Gay niggas.
The fuck? People who look this stuff up are a bunch of bitchless Mayo sapiens. Nothing but unpurposed flour.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, man, is how different times are nowadays, Dom. They don't go out there to gain the experience. They gain.
Look at this bitch ass nigga.
Dog, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, bro? But they gain the experience through someone else. They're trying to live vicariously through all these other people. They're not getting out there saying, okay, based off of my experiences, this is how women are. They're like, oh yeah, well, Myron said women are like this. Andrew Tate said women are like this. So I know they're all like this. My nigga, so how many of you experienced that were like that? I mean, I haven't, but I promise you they're like that. Andrew Tate said it. Right.
Not being able to go to like some of the mod clubs. I mean, I just started college club maxing. In a lot of ways, that was like...
My nigga, did you? So you can't just go to a few college parties. You have to say college club maxing? Why? Like...
You fat motherfucker.
Yo, nobody's fat. Literally, nobody on the screen is, bro. Yo, chill, nigga. Bro, nigga just trying to use the sound effects now, bro. Chill, nigga. Bro, what the fuck, man? D-Wall, calm down, bro. Damn, nigga. Bro. Yeah, yo, say D, nigga say college club maxing, bro. D, what the fuck are you doing, my nigga? The fuck, bro? But yeah, all right.
Actually better because
I see you having fun, nigga. I see that.
Affordable, actually. So like, a lot of people like sort of like to talk about that in interviews, and it's like, dude, what's the relevance? Like, how's that even correlated with looks maxing?
You talk about mainstream coverage and the magnitude of coverage that has came after some of these controversies and the things they get wrong.
Yeah. So I'd say that would be something that they get wrong. That I'm political.
So when you're with those guys, you didn't know it was gonna happen?
No. I mean, no one really intended on that. Like, I didn't play it. It's just like kind of interesting how like that keeps getting like brought back. It really like kind of died off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really need to talk about it. I was just wondering if you had any closing commentary on it or anything reflective you had to say about it.
I had nothing to do with it.
In general, what's your 10-year plan? Do you think that far ahead?
No. Especially talking to one of my buddies the other day. Like the goalpost is always moving, so it would be ridiculous to set a goal for yourself.
You have a dream collaboration?
I mean, there's a lot of people who I'd like to collaborate with. Some bigger media personalities. I mean, having as many like press appearances as possible is always a good thing because it allows you to talk to new audiences, right? You're targeting a little bit older of a demographic within Gen Z.
Our demographic is basically the latest Gen Z. So like the average Channel 5 viewer is a 20.
That was not me. Like I did. That was me. My voice. That was not me. That was not me. That was not me. That was just my voice. I swear. Y'all saw it. I'm not a ventriloquist. I didn't say that. Bro, come on, man. Chill, man. Shit. They can try. Listen, bro. Chill, dog. The fuck, man. Bro, calm down.
7-year-old American man.
Whereas I'm like more 18 to 24. That's good.
I think it's super interesting too, like the volume of content they seem to appreciate. They like content filmed over a long period of time.
I did not
like
say
8
that,
hours of
KFC,
content
Doug.
straight, and they want it live. Whereas our audience prefers a more polished, maybe 15-minute piece that's like a bunch of footage edited perfectly and have with like a narrative arc and a through line.
Yeah, I think there's all sorts
need
of
a purpose
media
behind
that,
something.
that people enjoy, but I think the main part of streaming that people enjoy is just like not knowing what's gonna happen next. It sort of seems like in a lot of my streams, like things can take a turn for the worst, the best. Like
I'm gonna just keep it real, bro. I couldn't imagine walking up to a nigga and thinking, I want to take a picture with this dude because he is a person that is a looks maxer. Bro, you got people like Austin Dunham and FedEx who are trying to teach men to be better all together, all around. I can respect that. You got somebody like this who regurgitates anything that they hear people like Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes, and Myron say, possibly Sneeko at times. You have no end goal behind what it is that you do. And not only do you have some of the worst advice, but you have some of the worst influential actions. As far as doing meth.
I've got a vagina.
Having a vagina too. But like doing meth and shit like that. You got somebody like Austin Dunham that'll tell you how to look smacks. And he never tells you anything too extreme. The most extreme thing you might hear him say, hey, go get that hair transplant. Go get some veneers. He is not sitting there saying, yo, Bone Max, go take testosterone, go take steroids, go shoot up some meth. Go smoke some meth. Go do ketamine.
you really don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect.
Because you're filming so much stuff. It's like a lot of things can happen. Is there any moments you regret from streaming?
Not really, because we're here
So
now.
I feel like
So even the losses you took on the way were all part of the hustle and the journey.
Yeah, because it's like you learn like maybe that's not a good idea to do that.
From a security standpoint, how do you stop stream snipers from ruining your?
I'm not gonna talk about that.
Okay, just because you don't want people to know what your protocol is.
Yeah.
Correct.
Word. Trying to think what else I should ask about. It's tough because I don't want to put you in any boxes, but I'm sure there's people that probably want to know about various controversies.
I feel like I'm not answering that. It's like, don't give everybody, you know what I'm saying, a way to get to you.
If you don't want to talk about it, that's cool.
I mean,
thank you. King Nontel said most people look smacks, but it's completely normal shit like dermatologist, dentist, skincare, etc. None of this weird shit. Thank you. King Nontel's, everybody, bro, not even just King Nontel's. We have so many DSG. Damn near everybody in here at DSG. We all went through the look smacking arc. I'm talking about mine. From when y'all saw me do it and everything like that and everything I told y'all. Never told y'all anything extreme. The most extreme thing we saw was joke maxing. And that was funny as hell because we watched a Moist Critical video on it. Niggas was never actually talking about really doing the shit. That was the most extreme thing that we saw through that whole entire arc of looks maxing. Only thing we did was have fun with the shit, bro. Okay, what are we doing? Yo, go to the gym. Yo, get a skincare routine. Yo, try to dress a little better. Go grab some colognes. It wasn't hard.
More so like to talk about like looks maxing in my interviews. And it's like kind of annoying because no interviewer has actually like come up with a question ever that's been more than what would be the #1 piece of advice you would recommend people to looks max?
Because what you're doing is fucking stupid. Most people do this, it's just normal
Peep
shit.
the way the dude in the brown suit controls the interview with his legs taking most of the available leg room.
Yo, Wilto, you being dead ass or you just joking? Like, nigga, I don't care about none of this shit like that. Like, bro, you dead ass or you joking? I hope you joking, because, nigga, what the fuck? I didn't even notice that. Yo, Gidland say, yo, Austin and FedEx telling you the truth and tell you to put in the actual work on your persona behind looks maxing. Thank you. Clavicle just giving dudes the easy way out. Not even the easy way. Leg maxing. Guess what is this? Is that what he really doing? I didn't even know he's doing this, bro. I didn't even pay attention to it.
I've genuinely never had a single person ask me specifics about how do these two things interact, or how does looks maxing differ from this age to...
Why would somebody talk to you about bone? Because you're fucking... How does looks maxing occur from this age? Nigga, you have no fucking experience behind it. You stupid... Nigga, you're 20 years old. You have absolutely no experience. What the fuck are you talking about? What is there to talk to you about? How can we say, yeah, at this age? At what age, nigga? You reached puberty. That's the only thing you've done. You hit puberty. Like, what did you do? You set your fat ass up. You don't get no bitches. My bad. Damn, nigga, my bad. Why did I sit my dumb ass down? But that's the only thing you did. You aged naturally. You did what any teenager would have done. You made it to 20 years old. Congrats. You didn't have to do anything you did. You probably still would have looked exactly the same. You may have looked even better. And you wouldn't be sterile and you wouldn't have ED. Bro, you're encouraging kids to do stupid shit like what you're doing. And then you're getting frame mocked. You're getting frame mocked by some weird nigga at a university that wears shoulder pads. Because the nigga's like you. The nigga wears wigs and shoulder pads, bro. Wigs and shoulder... The nigga wears a wig and shoulder pads. Come on, dog. Yo, what's up, Kazzy? What's good, my nigga? Yo, Kazzy, you better get up on your stream straight up like this, bro. It is what it is, my nigga. Learn to embrace this shit, bro. Nigga, you see I got up on the smoke plate not caring at all because at the end of the day, I know, you feel me? So it ain't gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? When a bitch see that head, it really don't matter. So you got to be on that, Kazzy.
To this age, is it still possible to looks max?
I'm not having palpitations.
There's no effort really behind the
Good nigga.
You guys.
I could be that. I could be that, Eddie. I could be that, bro. I could be that, my nigga.
Prepare, seemingly. It just seems to be a lot of like gotcha mode, like clip farm shit. And
Well, I'm
it's
not
like,
doing that.
Yeah, you are a little bit to a degree.
I don't think so. I think when you see the full presentation, it's not really going to be edited or clipped into my
Well, just because it's not the worst interview I've had. I mean, like you had like a couple of ones that you were trying to sneak in with like, oh, what is slut hate? It's like,
yeah, I mean, it's the second letter in the.
But I mean, like you know what you're intentionally trying to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
He wants you.
Boy, if you want to suck a little dick, just say that.
Okay, he didn't. He's not trying to figure out if you want to suck a little dick. Okay. Right. Josie, that's what you just said. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just something you had to get off your chest. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that was the route he was going, but hey, if that's what you think. Lolo haven't said you really do look like a President Muslim. I'm sure I do look like I don't know. I don't know if me or Pooh Shiesty been out long. Well, he's back in. I was about to say I don't know who been out longer, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know I probably look a little bit like that. You know, yeah.
Because it's a pretty strongly worded forum and subculture.
Yeah, and that would be fine if that question was in there because it's decently relevant to the culture. But there was not even a.
You're going to bring up something like PSL and not expect people to ask you, well, what does that mean? And then when you tell a slut hate in the middle, to not ask you to expound upon that?
A single genuine attempt at like a specific looks max question.
Well, I'm not in the looks maxing community. I'm trying to learn about it. Not everyone talking to you is going to be a niche person who knows about all the methods.
Yeah, I know you're not in the looks maxing community, but you didn't even ask a looks maxing question, like at all. You don't need to be in the looks maxing community to ask a looks maxing question.
Because they want to know, why do you think so? Why are you so fucking stupid? Like, why do you think the way you do? You really think these extreme measures are making you look like this and you wouldn't have looked like this most likely naturally? That's why. There's no point. We want to figure out why you're so dumb. Like, why did you do these things? You're fucking 20 years old and you're sterile and you have erectile dysfunction. You have to take drugs in order to get your dick up.
I think we've been talking about looks maxing this whole time.
We've been talking about like the philosophy behind it, and it's.
You want me to ask you a scientific question about looks maxing?
I just think it's kind of funny how
Little
like that's.
Bill really fell off.
I could be a little Bill, but Grims, look, talk as much shit as you need. Because Grims, when we do face reveals, you know I'm on your ass. You know that. That is 100% positive. I'm on your ass, bruh. So Grims, get your shit off while you got the chance, my nigga.
It's really never been done with the amount of like media appearances.
Maybe people don't know you want to be asked that.
King X said when I was his age, I was taking protein 4 times a day, and no supplements, just pure protein and creatine, working out 3 hours, 7 days a week, 7 days. Okay, that's a little crazy too. I'm not gonna act like that isn't. 3 hours, working out 3 hours and 7 days a week. If you're not a bodybuilder, if you're not trying to get on the stage or anything like that, that's very crazy. That is genuinely insane to do that 7 days a week at that. Yeah, that sounds very unbelievable, King X. But I noticed I didn't say that I don't believe you. I said it just sounds very unbelievable. But that's really unhealthy. Don't ever. For anybody in here, don't do that unless you are a bodybuilder and you have a coach and all other stuff, and you're taking the proper supplements and everything that you need in order to be able to function like that.
Well, now they will.
Well, that's quite literally what your companies, your
What do
press
you mean, your
company-
companies? You think I work for like Time Warner or something?
Your press companies. You work for Channel 5.
It's a YouTube channel called Channel 5. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
MMA fans say, yo, he gay as hell. I'm 5'6". I fixed my teeth. Now I have pearly straight teeth. Found a haircut that fits me. Found the colognes and skin routines, and I smell good with a little ass dick. MMA fan, nobody needs to do your little ass dick. Next time I'm gonna be getting married, so this is the gay shit I've ever heard. I feel that though. I definitely feel that part. Cosmo said, yo, him having ED is killing me. What's the point of living if your dick doesn't work? See, you a real nigga. That's how I told y'all. That's what I told y'all plenty of times, bro. I'm like, bro, once my dick stop working, off of me. You know what I'm saying? Just get me up out of here, bro. You feel me? The day my dick stop working, oh yeah, I'm going. I feel like that's the reason why I live. Like, bro, the time I'm DSG. All the men in here, y'all tell me something. Yuki, of course, we still on the same video. My nigga, we've been on this for 4 hours and 34 minutes, but y'all tell me something as men. Are you the most driven when you're horny? As far as, do you have any motivation when you're not horny? Bro, when I'm not horny, I will lay down and play Pokemon all fucking day. But if I'm horny, I'm going to the gym. If I'm horny, I'm streaming. If I'm horny, I'm getting shit done. But if I'm not horny, it's like, yo, bro, why am I even here? Why do I exist? Of course, Blake, DSG, do y'all know realize how long it's been since this nigga Blake commented? That nigga Blake commented immediately as soon as I said, yo, bro, are you driven by being horny? That nigga said, yes, that's why I'm always driven. Yeah, we get that, Blake. We knew you out of all niggas, bro. But yeah, man, it's like, bro, yo, Kazzy, why you on that, bro? I just meant like driven to do shit, bro. You saw how easy it is. That's what I mean, Kaz. I mean, like, you saw how easy it is to go to work when you horny? Not on some like, yo, I'm horny, let me go stream to a bunch of niggas. See, Kazzy, that's what you made it seem like. You made it seem like I was like, yo, bro, I'm horny. I can't wait to go talk to DSG. That's how you made it seem like, and that's not what we on. You feel me? Yo, chill out with that.
I'm the CEO of my
That's
own
how the
company.
nigga made you try to make it seem like that,
agenda
bro.
at play here.
Holy semantics, dude. Like,
It's a pretty big difference between working for an affiliate news station like Channel 5, the TV company.
Well, the fact of the matter is, like, you guys specifically reach out. We want to interview him about looks maxing. And then you'll start asking, like, political questions. And I'm just like, okay, like, I don't mind it. You know what I mean? I'm not really like afraid to answer anything.
They reeled you
I've
in.
gone through every single question of yours besides the one about my security, which is a little bit weird. But yeah, not a single attempt at anything in regards to looks max.
Okay, what's the question I should ask?
Well, that's up to you. It's
Well,
like,
you're
what
telling
am I
me-
going to tell you how to do your job?
You tell me
I mean,
you want me to ask you about specific scientific questions about different looks maxing methods.
Well, I mean, just...
And you're not happy with the question about the peptides or the bone smashing or anything like that?
I mean, like, can you not identify, like, anything that you have a curiosity about? Like, maybe, you know, you wake up with dark circles in your eyes one morning and, like, you know,
Like,
even...
nigga, what the fuck? Like, nobody thinks of that. Just, nigga, we think normally. I woke up with dark circles in my eyes. Let me go to sleep. Let me just go back to sleep. This is that simple. Like, that's what we think. That's what normal people think. Oh, shit, I got dark circles in my eyes. I woke up with this. Let me go to sleep. It's really that simple, my nigga. Nobody thinks about the stupid shit that you... what supplement can I take? Can I go put on some makeup? Like, what kind of fruity ass shit that you be on, my nigga?
Something like that.
Nobody
I mean,
thinks of
just
shit like that.
like even if you don't give a shit,
Fuck.
I mean, like, it would be like at least, you know, you put a little bit of effort into.
I think I've done a pretty good interview.
From what, like, context? Because if it's from the context of what you guys reached out was your intention, then I would say that you've done a pretty shitty job.
All right, well, I think people probably want to learn about you, and that was what I was trying to give you the opportunity to do.
Well, no, I know. I think that's totally fair, and that's I applaud you for that. But not one, you know, question about looks max.
I've got a vagina. So many
Are we doing
questions.
Another video or the stream tweet after this video? Or does the little gorilla fella need a whittle nap and a banana?
Fuck this nigga Blake, bro. Yo, fuck this nigga Blake, bro. Fuck this nigga Blake, dog. Fuck is you talking to, my nigga? The fuck is you talking to, Blake? Bro, who the fuck is you talking to, my nigga? Bro. Bro. Nigga said this is a little good fella gorilla need a
Where's
real
the
nap.
N-words?
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? My nigga Black Shogun. Thank you for the 31 months, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yo, you really gonna call me Bobby Lashley, my nigga? Thank you though, bro. Appreciate it.
Good nigga.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga Blake, bro? This nigga Blake, dog. All right, man. Shit, bro. But yeah, nigga. Yo, Blake, nah, dead ass. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Okay. No, DSG. Tonight we let y'all decide, right? All right, we let y'all decide. Okay, DSG? I'm just gonna keep it real. If I stay up, y'all have to understand. My sleep has been very off. First of all, I ain't gonna hold y'all niggas. Y'all know I ate and everything like that, but you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. I can keep streaming. If I keep streaming, there's a very strong chance we are not streaming tomorrow for sure. We're 5 hours and 45 minutes into this one.
Do it!
Right, but I'm saying, like, if we continue streaming today, there's a very strong chance we're not streaming tomorrow because I won't be able to sleep tonight. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all gotta, y'all, I really have insomnia. Y'all know that. I fixed my diet for the blood sugar shit, so the insomnia has been coming back. There's a very strong chance I will not stream tomorrow. But if I'm able to get off soon, and then because I got to still get up with my daughter. I want to let y'all know that I still got to get up with my daughter for school tomorrow. I got my son here. He's on spring break. My daughter got to go to school tomorrow. So I still got to get up, and I have a dentist appointment tomorrow too. So yeah, man, I'm not going to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Sleep mate.
So yeah, sleep mate is crazy. What you think, just jerk mates? Yo, fifth gear Josie, what the fuck was that? Nigga said sleep mates. Yo, bro, I'm not, nigga, we ain't finna have no fucking sleepover. Fuck wrong with this nigga Josie saying sleep mates. But yeah, nigga, but yeah, so, okay, so a lot of niggas saying, okay, sleep after, okay, yeah, I bet.
Sleep, bruv.
There you go, thank you. Don't ever call me mate again, my nigga. You gotta remember, Josie, I'm a whole American, my nigga.
Sleep primate.
And then here this nigga go. And then here this nigga go.
Some of them going to sleep. Fuck that!
I would say dance for us, monkey freezer, but you got kids and I respect it.
Yo, well, thank you for that, Grims. Thank you, nigga. But I'm not dancing, nigga. I'm not saying that, bro. But yeah, all right, let's go ahead and finish this up then, bro.
You are a bitch!
Soon as I press play, yo, the merchandise, that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. I'm sleep maxing after the stream, nigga. Definitely.
I probably asked you about looks maxing like 40 times.
I'll be that D-Wall.
I just don't know the specific science. I'm not in the community.
Okay, well, I mean, like, if you were to ask about, like, something in regards to hair loss, like, there's really nothing.
Yeah, sure, hair loss.
You see what I mean?
You're 19. You don't know these things. Like, bruh, like, I don't think you're thinking. I really don't think you're thinking, Clavicular. This is, like, you're young and you're young and very stupid. Okay, so I'm going to listen to a 19-year-old about how to restore hair loss.
I don't even know this nigga.
Well, not when I don't even know the nigga, but when he's been taking steroids since he was 14 years old.
DAQUAN, you know a bit about hair loss, don't you?
Yo, ban that nigga Grims. Ban him. Yo, mods, ban that nigga. Ban the nigga Grims. Ban the nigga Grims. Ban this nigga. I'm tired of this nigga. I don't want to see this nigga ever again in my chat. Ban this nigga, bro. DSG, get him up out of here. Mods, I'm tired of seeing this nigga. Ban him. Ban him. I never want to see that nigga again. Thank you, mods. Appreciate it. Thank you. I never want to see that nigga again. Thank you. Yeah, because I don't know what that nigga talking about. I don't know what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? But thank you. Yeah, Glee Fever. His grandmother gave me a little blow. Fuck is he talking about? Yo, Grims, Grims, you got me so fucked up, my nigga. You got me too, bro. DSG. Oh my God, just wait when we do face reveals. I'm flaming y'all niggas. I'm talking about cooking y'all nonstop, nigga.
You're trying to get
telling
me
you what to ask. So
flaming y'all
when
niggas,
you wake up every single morning and you take a look in the mirror, you're 100% satisfied with every single thing.
Growth. Oil can't save you.
Can't save me, nigga. Yo, shout my nigga TPB Desperado with that gifted to Kazzy, little ugly ass nigga. Thank you, bro, Kazzy. You better thank him because I see you keep talking about them ads and he gifted you, nigga. Yo, all right. Let's continue. This is the only part that I seen out of this interview.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, more or less.
So when you wake up every single morning
This is the only
and
part.
you take a look in the mirror, you're 100% satisfied with every single thing. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, dude. All right. Well, I guess that's just, if you want to be completely disingenuous, that's fine with me. I guess there's just no point to continue.
Right. There's no point to continue because you met somebody who's actually confident in themselves. So look, let me help you out here, because even Josie just said, I don't think anyone is 100%. Let me help you out here, right? So, just for everybody here, when I was at, I was about to say DwarfCon. When I was at BlurredCon, I ain't gonna call. I was gonna call it cool. When I was at BlurredCon, right? One of my children tried to laugh and make fun of someone who was dressed.
MoonCon.
Fuck it, I'm gay now.
Gorillas are diurnal creatures that build new, unique nests
deadass
from
doing this?
vegetation every
we
single
deadass?
night, and
We
often
deadass?
for midday naps, usually sleeping for 12
No.
to 17 hours.
And why do I need to?
Nigger lanky as shit.
Whoa, shit, you nigga. Oh. Nigga, this I clicked this girl's close friends by accident. Oh shit. Thank God that was not showing. All right. Shit. But look, right? All right. So basically this is what I was about to say, right? So Josie said that people aren't 100%, right? I don't think anyone is 100%. Let me tell you and show you where you have that wrong. Okay. Let's be all the way real here, right? Do y'all think this is a person that is 100% comfortable with themselves? Or do you think that I'm being dead ass serious. I'm not even joking. I'm being dead ass. I'm being
And I got news for you.
I knew you sound gay. I knew no, but I'm being dead serious. No. Look. No, because the thing is, look, I'm trying to tell y'all, when I was at the convention, one of my kids tried to laugh at a cosplayer because it was a dude dressed up like a woman. And I'm like, yo, don't ever do that. Because think about this. Look at everything you check before you leave the door. Because you think, oh, I don't want somebody to say that. Ass nigga. Bro, what the fuck? No. Bro, because I don't want somebody to say that. No, nigga, I don't tell my kids that. I don't tell my kids that, nigga. I don't tell my kids that. Bruh, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga Yuki, man? The fuck, I don't tell my kids that, nigga. No, nigga. And what I'm trying to say? God damn it. Why? Yuki, leave me alone, nigga. God damn it. I thought I banned this nigga, bruh. Nigga, him and Brew Crew and Grimms, how the fuck are they still commenting? I thought I banned these niggas, bro. No, nigga, that's not what I was trying to tell them. God damn it, Yuki, what the fuck would you do that,
Nigga, you's a weirdo.
Bruh, no, nigga. What I'm saying is this, man. You gotta check yourselves every time you leave this house to make sure nobody has anything to say about you. This person left the house and went out here in public like this because they are 100% comfortable with themselves. DSG, if y'all think, and no, not just DSG. For any new members in DSG, if you think I'm lying, DSG, y'all tell me, everybody who's been in here from the jump, tell me if I'm lying. Did I not say this at my first convention? I think the first two conventions, because I went to DreamCon and CommandCon. Did I not say cosplayers taught me how to be 100% comfortable with yourself? Because these motherfuckers go out there in these costumes and do not care about what anybody has to say about them.
Gay.
Even if they're gay.
Though. I saw a nigger as a Powerpuff Girl, skirt and all.
Bruh, Brew Crew and my kids saw them too, but that's what I said. And I said, yo, cosplayers taught me something different. I'm around, y'all remember, because I remember even saying what I said. I said, I'm around niggas all of the time. Niggas judge nonstop. So you always think what a nigga got to say about you. No niggas that I'm around in real life would ever, in their lives, condone me walking around like this. Now, granted, of course, it's like I want to. You gay as hell, Yuki. You gay as hell for that. You gay as hell for that. But it's not like I want to walk around like this. It's not like I want to walk around like this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody in here that's black.
What about him? But it's just, look, I salute. Let me just get this off screen. My bad. I salute people like that, though. You know what I'm saying? These are the people who genuinely, they can be 100% themselves. They don't care. Put it like this, bro. DSG, have we not had members come up? Blake is literally the embodiment of not giving a fuck about what anybody has to say and being 100% comfortable with himself. Blake is that. When you see people like that, they will aspire you to be like that.
Sit your dumb ass down.
I'm not talking about like being like wild like that, nigga. I'm talking about, and not wild like Blake. Come on, Grips, nigga. You know what I mean, though, nigga. You know what I mean. I'm talking about, bro, they aspire you to be like, yo, why do I care so much about what people have to say? DSG. Y'all see me, nigga. Do I really care what people have to say anymore? Man, fuck it, bro. Nigga, it took me 37 years to get here. 37 years. Yo, War Total and Desperado, what y'all, like, what's the deal? What's up with y'all niggas, bro? Y'all all right? What y'all on, bro? I don't get y'all niggas, bro. MMA fan, I might inspire you to go bald, but you've never inspired me to go. This gay ass nigga. He knew where I was going with that, MMA fan. I didn't even have to finish that. Thank you, Grimms. I didn't even have to finish that. MMA fan, he knew where I was going. I'm glad I can be an inspiration to you, but you know what I'm saying, you know. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man. But Ed, the clavicle nigga, bro. You do have people out there who are 100% comfortable with themselves. You know what I'm saying? And
then shut the fuck up in 2024.
How do y'all do that? How do y'all do that, bro? How do y'all do that?
Stupid bitch.
The time would be so perfect on these, nigga. The time would be so perfect, nigga. But yeah, man, I'm being real, bro. It's like you got so many people out there that's just like, hey, man, I genuinely don't care. I aspire to be one of those people one day.
You got 6 dots from a dice on your forehead.
I got 6 dots on my head? Oh, I thought I really did. What was total? But yeah, man. But there's plenty of people out there who think like that. And you know what I'm saying? You need to aspire to be one of those people.
All right.
All right. Like this. Look at this dude.
But you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga's ass like me.
You are gay. God, I don't want those skills. And yo, what's up with y'all niggas today? What is going on with y'all, bruh? Calm y'all black asses down.
You got me now. You got me now. You got me now. Oh, you figured me out.
What are we really doing, bro? Of course, this nigga, you gonna say W Donos, nigga. Of course you, nigga. I'm every nigga. Of course you the one doing it, nigga. Of course, nigga. But look, bro. Look. You got somebody on the right who says,
I heard your mother got a real foot and a fake leg.
Dog, that ass.
We're ending this stream with the
That's not what he said.
/ the newest installment in my Blakeology course.
Blake, I don't think we can get to that tonight because I still do, I think it's 10:29. We still got to finish this up. And, yeah, bro. I don't think we get that tonight. But Blake, no, we will get to that one. So I'm not going to delete that stream tweet. We will get to that one. And then we'll get to the next ones that you do too. You know that. That shit is funny as hell, bro. So yeah, yo, this one, DSG, how you think I feel, my nigga? But yeah, clavicle nigga. You're not used to being in front of somebody who is just genuinely comfortable being themselves. It's just you think that men should you think that men should look a certain way. You think that men should abide by certain standards. You think that men have to go for certain women, everything like that. DSG, if y'all don't believe me, the clavicle nigga, I just saw a clip of this nigga earlier today on academics. If y'all go to academics and look at the clavicle nigga talking about rappers and saying how rappers don't get the girls that they want because they ain't got the money and everything, so they go after girls with the BBLs and everything like that because that's easier and all this other shit. Nah, they don't really want these girls with these fat asses. They want these top models and everything like that, but they just can't get them. That's the Andrew Tate method of thinking.
Like a real nigga to me.
It ain't to me.
But you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga's ass like me.
Yo, dead ass. What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas today? Dead ass. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, bro?
100%, but currently at 75%. It fluctuates, though.
Nigga.
The power of not giving a fuck is strong and a good practice. Working on it.
See, that's the thing. I'm working on it too, Josie, because I genuinely want to not care. That's why I went out today like this and said, fuck it. But look, right? Nah, TPB Desperado said, dude in brown lying his ass off. He just doesn't want the clavicle nigga to start roasting him. Nobody's ever even seen clavicle niggas start roasting niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? All he gonna do is start with that, you're interferable, all of this other weird shit. Oh, yeah, you're nigga in the soulless, all of this other quantum of the soulless type bullshit and everything on his face. Nigga, nobody cares about that shit.
Put your big fat ass mama on that motherfucking on the screen, nigga. And watch motherfucking goddamn cook her big fat ass.
We want the MILFs and DAQUAN wants the GILFs.
Nigga, how when I talk about roasting, nigga? Bro, how the fuck are y'all doing this, nigga? Bro, how? was doing this.
You are a bitch.
I could be that, nigga. I'll be that. I'll be that, Grims. And Yuki, nigga, man, fuck you, nigga. I ain't finna put my mom on the screen, nigga. But look, right? Bro, who's to say this dude on the right?
It's always somebody black, man. What?
And the nigga ain't even black. Nigga ain't even black, bro. Who's to say he's not 100% comfortable with his looks? Bro, DSG. Y'all want to know somebody who this nigga would hate? Look at this.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
You might be able to say that. You might. All right. Y'all tell me right now. Do y'all think this clavicle nigga? Let me see. DSG. Do y'all think that y'all think that he would say Meat Canyon is 100% comfortable with himself? There's Meat Canyon with his wife saying that they're about to have their first child. Why?
Because that nigga that cut your hair and give you no blend.
Not because the nigga that cut my hair didn't give me any blend. Not because of that. Not because of that. But this is what I'm saying. The clavicle nigga would be like, well, you're not in shape. There's no way you're 100% comfortable with yourself. He's with his wife right there. I guarantee you, this dude is more secure and comfortable with himself than the clavicle nigga will ever be in his life. Sith Lord Josh, I have not watched any Meat Canyon videos recently. I ain't gonna hold you. I stopped watching them when I stopped streaming them. And it's not because Meat Canyon is not entertaining or anything. He's definitely a good content creator. I just haven't watched him. I only was watching him on stream. Like that's type of content I only watch when I'm streaming. I ain't gonna hold you. That's not really my style of content that I would just watch on my own. That's only type of shit I watch when I'm streaming. You know what I'm saying? But that does not take away from him being a content creator. Definitely a good ass content creator. But I'm saying he's just not. But yeah, not my type of content I'm gonna watch off stream. But the clavicle nigga would probably say this dude isn't comfortable with himself. Dude is right there with his wife. You know what I'm saying? About to have his kid and happy as hell. But because we're not going by your standards. And then he says, like I said, he was saying about the rappers. Oh, they want the BBL girls and you know what I'm saying, girls that are fat but called thick and shit like that and or whatever. And then academics over there talking. It's like, bro, act chill. You know, if the money and clout weren't there, you're willing to admit that, bro. There's no need for you to even be speaking on that. Cause I see you talking about, yeah, they wouldn't get. My nigga, what do you think you'd be getting? We gotta be where we're at. What do you think you'd be getting? If you think the rappers aren't going for what they can get, aren't going for what they really want, and they just going for what they can get.
But you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga's ass like me.
Yo, I don't have those skills either. And that was not directed toward that specifically wasn't directed towards you. But real shit though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. People like what they like, as far as maybe those men like those particular type of women. People like who they are as an individual, and you cannot tell them otherwise unless you were to see something that contradicted that. So let's say you were in this interview and you brought up a video where he tried to get a hair transplant or something like that. Then you could bring up, well, didn't you try to restore your hair?
Good nigga.
What are we doing, DSG? What we really got going on here, bro? I'm just trying to understand it myself, because at this point it's like, what are we? I don't even know. I don't really even know what's going on, man. Yeah. X Mark say, yo, I don't even know if I could take advice. I don't know if I could take advice from a guy who dick don't work before he can even drink a beer. Thank you. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro. And the clavicle nigga thinks that this guy needs to take advice from him, or that he isn't comfortable with himself. Some people are. I was a person that lived like that, not being comfortable with myself damn near my whole life, because I lived a very judgmental life. Judged by everybody.
Everybody in here that's black.
And definitely judged by everybody in here that's black. For sure. You see the shit niggas got to say about me just cutting my hair off? What if that was... Do you know there's niggas who voluntarily go bald? But niggas got shit to say about them. Of course, Valerie go say including her. Of course. Okay.
But you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga's ass like me.
So we just gonna keep up with that today, okay? And those are skills I never want to have. I never want to have those skills, bro. Cassie, I know damn well you ain't talking about a nigga being bald. There's no way in hell you are.
I've got a vagina.
Akadidi would be getting no bitches and he would only be getting cirrhosis because of his alcohol intake.
You see me?
Yeah, he was dealing with a chick built like the sexy fishing rod from Toy Story.
Selena. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know how Ack didn't peep that the nigga talking about you. Yo, Ack, he talking about you directly in your face. Look at Selena, man, what's it? Selena Powell. Look at her botched ass build. You know what I'm saying? A nigga like me, I like bigger women. It is what it is. I know there's niggas like Myron and the clavicle nigga and even Andrew Tate and Tristan that'll be like, oh yeah, y'all only like those because that's what y'all get. Okay. And let's say that is all I can get. Okay. And I'm still getting some, but that's not even that. I like thick women. I like grabbing on some shit. Y'all like them super thin women. Not every nigga likes them pencil thin ass women. Y'all like women with no ass, no thighs, no titties. Y'all want them to be super slim, and I don't like that shit at all. I like grabbing a stomach.
Before time.
Who? Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about Selena Powell? Yeah, she look a little crazy. You feel me, Sonny D? I need a girl with some meat on her bones. You have to be thick. Now look, I'm not even talking about like the gym type thick. Nah, I need that little stomach. I need that. This nigga Kaz said, "Nah, fuck that. Bigger women is everything." What? Hold on, hey Kazzy. If I'm not mistaken, didn't you say you don't fuck with big women? Like, hey DSG, do y'all remember this man constantly coming in the chat all the time? And every time I said, "Yo, bruh, you a bald, dark skinned nigga that's in shape. I know you fuck fat girls." And now, can we just pin that? Actually, could somebody screenshot that and send that to me? What Kazzy just said. I want to be able to pin that on my Twitter. I'm gonna post that on my Twitter and just pin that. I'm gonna pin it right here in the chat right now too. Yeah, you can't delete that. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot that. But yeah, y'all see how I told y'all about the nigga. And y'all peep this nigga now. But I love grabbing on a big ass woman. Like, I'm not even talking about being fat. I'm just talking about like, bro, like the Persephone type joints. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. And even if they ain't just like that, they don't have to be that proportionate. But that is crazy. You know, we gonna fuck you. Okay, no. That wasn't a threat, Persephone. That most definitely was not a threat. I don't plan on trying to go for that, but I'm just saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody like the same shit.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
For whatever
I'll be
reason,
resting their fupa on my forehead while I eat the box.
Okay, so that's you. That's you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and okay. Thank you. Needed that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, Kazzy. Yeah, I hope you know. Now I got this. So, Kazzy, anytime you got anything to say, when I say that you fuck fat bitches, yeah, Kazzy, it's right there. Thank you, MMA fan. I appreciate that, my motherfucking nigga, bro. Thank you. But yeah, man, Blake, you already know about Carla Lane. You feel me? But yeah, Van Key, so you know niggas still here. But all right, let's finish up the clavicle nigga. Let's finish up this interview.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. All right.
Yep.
All right, thanks, guys. No worries. Yeah, no, everything's fine. We're all good. Yeah.
Though a bit disappointed that things panned out the way they did, I was too overwhelmed with excitement to trip too hard about Clav cutting things short.
Because my nigga Afro Man, Ashura said this is like a 4-hour reaction. Yo, we've been reacting for 5 hours and 2 minutes.
Just gotten word hours prior that rapper and newly championed First Amendment icon Afro Man was down to give Channel 5 his first long-form exclusive interview after defeating the Adams County Sheriff.
Afro Man, you a real nigga. I'll peep it off the rip, nigga. Hey, bro, you gotta keep a big white eater on the side. Bro, all of the real, you see my nigga Yuki immediately would. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, where's Skywalker at when you need the nigga? I know my nigga. Y'all see, I was just about to say my nigga Blake. The nigga didn't even hesitate. Nigga, immediately. Gay. You feel me?
Why that guy in the white shirt walk in sashaying like that at the end of the interview?
Sashaying is crazy, Watson. I ain't peeped how the nigga walked up in there. But yeah, man, you need your nice little big joint, you know what I'm saying, on the side like this, though. You feel me? Like, look, that's what I'm saying. The clavicle nigga think that niggas don't like shit like this. There's plenty of niggas out there who do. That don't mean you just have lower standards or something like that. My nigga Chris 20's thinking for the 21 months. Everybody like what they like. Chris 20's gonna say this dude black as hell. Like, I mean, my nigga, you.
We gonna fuck you.
Vanilla
pudding.
I'm not gonna touch that. Nigga, Chris 20's, you don't have to worry about me trying to fuck you. That was Yugi. So yeah, if I were you, I'd probably look out for niggas like him. He might try something, but not me. I'm not going to. But yeah, man, nigga like me needs something. I need to grab all over that. I need to grab everything, all that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Yo, shout out to them for that interview. Oh my God. And then we got dating as a fat girl. Y'all know this is definitely going on the stream. Oh, it's already in the new stream playlist. It's already in there. DDG Polo G, not friendly. Okay, we might have to look at that. We might have to check that out. Nobody's pretty in person anymore. Okay. Got to put all of these up here. But yeah, man. Yeah, Chris 20's. Yeah, my hair gone, bro. But all right, look, DSG. That was a 5 hour and some change reaction. Holy shit. It's about that time for a nigga, DSG. 6 hours and 10 minutes. All right, look, right? The goal is to stream tomorrow. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all niggas. It's definitely late for me. I'm gonna see if I can sleep. Excuse me. I'm gonna see if I can sleep and be able to wake up in the morning and be able to have a normal gay day. A normal gay day. Yep. I want to have just a normal gay day tomorrow. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not the abnormal gay days I've been having.
Gay.
I said bigger woman is where it's at.
Right.
Ain't no nigga say a huge fatty or BBW Jones. We don't talk about them days.
But see,
let
you
me
dark
get
skin.
a bit of pudge and we good. I'm denying the allegations.
But see, Kazzy, you're dark skinned. See, that's the thing, bro. You're dark skinned. I know what you mean by fat girls. I mean by big Jones, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not just talking about